boom, 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 boom. Come on, United, let's be having you fox melts. We're going on a fox hunt. What's going on, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another little stream for you guys. We're here for the watch-along. Man United versus Leicester City in the Premier League. Let's go. Come on. We're feeling good after Man City dropping points yesterday. We're going to hopefully capitalise on that tonight and catch them up a couple of points. Come on, United. But anyway, welcome in, guys. Happy Sunday to you all. Thanks for being here. Let's have a look who's in here. Berber, what's going on, you legend? Sheikh bin... I love it. The Vutinator, what's happening? Ollie Bobs and Primot. Let's go, mate. FJT. Patricia O'Driscoll's in the gaff. Shane Oz. We've got Matty Gwinnett. Jonathan Gallagher. Ollie. Sonic Asylum, Kingslayer, Fungsire, Mark Egan, Naz786, Agrippa Chinhara, Sonic Asylum, Langy, Matty Gwinnett. Who else we got? Gungshi, what's going on, lad? Naz786, Dutch Christ, Duncan Belitho. What's going on, guys? Gary Finnegan, Worley, I Am the Truth, Risky Kernawan, FJT, Rasguna, Langy, Shrek, Nick Pendragon, Solitude Guard, Jonathan Gallagher, Johnny, a Zombie, Chad, Walker, James, Randon, Brian, Cool Ruler, Mark Egan, Anon. What's going on with you, mate? I haven't seen you in a bit, mate. Anon's in the chat. Anon Music Official. Let's go, baby. How you doing there, my son? Come on, United. I hope you're keeping well there, Mr. Anon Music Official lad. Pascal Sholton as well. Wazza, Skill Sam, Liverpool fan, welcome in. Now get out, Scousieries. And Zayn Miyassi's in here. A true Arsenal scummer, no doubt, coming in here to gloat about his team yesterday, just managing to get the job done against shiting Villa. And also, City slipping up. Okay, yeah, Zayn Miyassi, here it is. He says, who's top of the league, Piggy? Man City back to being dodgy. I mean, they are, aren't they? They're not actually that consistent this season, you're right. Certainly think they're capable of slipping up this season some more. But so were Arsenal, bud. But yes, you done well to get back on top of the league. It actually does fill me with a lot of confidence, though, seeing City do that. And I know what Arsenal were like going into the end of the seasons. Man United are in a title challenge, baby. That's right, saying we're breathing down your neck, son. Ten Hag's militant, bro. And he's coming for you. Thank you, Zane. Let's get some dump emojis in the live chat there for Zane Miassi. Cheers for the super chat, Zane. Hope you're well this Sunday. United winning the quadruple, says AI Joy. Apparently we're the only team in the whole of Europe still competing in 4 competitions, which is actually pretty insane. LOL, what's happening? And Nuts in here as well. It's only Nut. He says, YOLO. Thank you so much there, Nut. Get in there. Yes, you do only live once, mate. Oh, yes, the game's starting on DAZN here. Nice. I was going to say, when is that coming? It's just started. Good. Okay. Chad Laker, what's happening? Yes, I am in Spain and on Music Official, only for a little bit, though. Temporarily. Solitude Guard, what's happening? Yep. Who else have I not said hello to? Fire Up, what's going on? Fire Up says we've got 69 likes. Fire Up, thanks for the likes, Tally. Do us a favour at the start of this stream, everybody. Hit that thumbs up on the vid. Give us a massive like spike. That's right, we've got going a little bit late today. It's 14 minutes until kickoff. Smash the like button on it. Yeah, hit the like. Give us a share. That'll help this channel out no end. Subscribe as well if you're new. Give us a retweet. You see at the top of the live chat, Aaron's put the link in there. Please do give us a cheeky little retweet if you haven't done so already over on Twitter. We'll give you a follow back as well. But help us spread the word of the show. Give us a retweet. Every little helps. Ryan McGinley, hello. He says, I hate to be a party pooper, but this game isn't a foregone conclusion. Leicester have found some form. I mean, they have found some form, mate, but they still are pretty gash-tastic this season in general, aren't they? I mean, Brendan Todgers and co, come on now. Man United, what are we in if we are not in a bit of form, though? They might have found a little bit of form. I know Madison's been doing well for them this season. Yada, 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 all that bullshit. End of the day, they're gash. End of the day, they're down there near the bottom of the table for a reason, my son. Because they've had a bang average, inconsistent spell of it this season, and they're there for the drubbing. They're there for the beating. I'm not worried about Leicester shitty this moment in time at all. I'm not worried about them, guys. 2-0 to United, that's what I say. Professional job, clean sheet, no dramas. 2-0 to United today. Come on, United! That's my prediction. What's your prediction? Let's get your predictions in the live chat, but I am going 2-0 to United. Zayn Miassi says, Salt Bay today if United and Spurs lose. Fair enough, Zayn Miassi. Well, what happens if United win, though? How about you just come and see me, Pig Bay, and instead of sprinkling some salt on your steak, I'll just sprinkle some salt on you, because you'll be a salty individual, my son, won't you, if United win? Come on. Zayn Miassi, get out. Zane, thanks for that. Let's get some love hearts in there for Zane. That's nice. Nice of you there. Ollie Bobbs thinks it's going to be 4-2. Pascal's going 2-0. Zombie Virus is going 3-0. What's happening, Sam? Welcome in, Sam. He says, sup, Piggy. Hello, Sam. Big Bear. Yes, Big Bear. He says, are you happy with the lineup? I'll talk about that in a minute, Big Bay legend. 3-1 says John Boy Cat. 3-0 says Sonic Asylum. Langy's going 2-0. Big Bear's going 4-2. Xi Jinping's going 3-1. Brian's going 3-0. 3-0 says Howard. 3-1 says Bin Berber. Sheikh Bin Berber. 4-0 says Usman Hussein. Hey there, K Morris 93. Patricia O'Driscoll. Kinkichi Otaka. What's happening, you legend? He says 2-1 to United today, Piggo. Come on. Kinkichi, I hope you're keeping well, bud. Ajna Subasic, welcome in as well. 3-1 to Qatari. Devil says the red Qatari. Go on then, my son. 2-0 says Sam. Right, let's talk about the lineup, guys. By the way, Kinkichi's been a member for 26 months. Let's get a highlight. Let's get a hashtag 26 in the chat. He's got his highlighted comment in. He says 2-1 for United today, Pigo. Let's go. Love the prediction. Thank you, Kinkichi. Thank you for being a member. 26 months. Legendary. Gungshi's going 3-1. Oscar's going 3-0 to Leicester. Wow. Okay. Well, thanks for everybody for the predictions there. Sorry if I didn't read yours out, but I'm just going to tell you my thoughts on the lineup. Yeah, you know, it's a bit bang average, isn't it? You can see it at the bottom of the screen. It'll be going across there in a minute. But I'll just tell you it now. It's De Gea in goal. Dalot, Lindelof, Lisandro Martinez. So we've got 2 L's at the back there. Lisandro and Lindo. Hopefully it doesn't lead to us getting an L. But that doesn't sound too good, does it? Let's be honest. Anytime Lindo's coming in, bit of a concern. No Slabby Maguire. Slabby Maguire's literally 5th choice, 6th choice centre-back now. He's on his way out, isn't he? Luke Shaw playing left-back. Good to see the Butcher back in there. But yes, you can see what Ten Hag's doing here. He's sort of saving his legs, it seems, for the game against Barcelona on Thursday. There is no Casemiro in the centre of the park. This is a big concern for me. So Lindelof going in there is one thing. But no Casemiro, oof, I mean, that's horrible. That's like trying to fly a plane without a pilot or something. It's just not really good for us to have our main guy not on the pitch. We do have Sabitzer, who's come in there, who will hopefully have a fantastic game, won't he? Let's hope so. And Fred looked okay for half of the game last time out, but you know he's also got it in his locker to be a bit of a gash merchant. But if Sabitzer allows him the ability to get forward and create problems and just run around like a headless chicken, then he may well be effective. Then we've got Rashford, Bruno Fernandes and Garnacho starting. Always happy to see Garnacho given an opportunity in game time. The only concern is we've got Weghorst at the top of the pitch. Now, we don't know if he's actually going to be at the top of the pitch. He could be playing like number 10, I suppose. Like he did sort of last time, Ten Hag, you know, using him slightly differently than what a lot of people thought. But we'll see. But yeah, look, in my opinion, there's a few players in this team that probably should not be in this team today, such as Wout Schmegworst, because I do think he is Smeg and the worst in terms of his contribution to us. But look, I'm going to get behind him. I hope that he bags a goal today, obviously. But yeah. Look, should he be in there based on form? Probably not. And then you've also got players like Lindo coming in. It's a bit of a concern. No Cassie. So let's give this team a rating out of 10, everybody. The lineup today, the selection by 10. I'm going to give it a 5. I'm not really feeling it too much. I still think we'll win because we're in a good sort of place right now. But yeah, the midfield looks a little bit concerning. The defence with Lindo coming in, a little bit concerning. And the goals at the top of the pitch may be a little bit concerning. But we should still be capable of getting the job done. Hang on a second. What's going on here? Dudes, hang on a second. We've been gifted a bunch of memberships here. Lots of 6s coming in, says Ezio. Joe says 5.5. Solitude says 2 out of 10. He thinks it's gash. Pascal and HB thinks it's a 7 out of 10. So does Shrek. Oi, FJT and Matty Gwynner. Yeah, Newcastle red card. Mate, so Newcastle red card for Pope, right? Pope's cup tie for the... No, he's suspended. Pope's suspended for the final, the League Cup final against us, guys. Dubravka's cup tied because he featured for Manchester United in the competition, which means that Newcastle United have to play Lorius Karius in goal. Come on. That's fucking awesome, isn't it? Anyway, right. Hold on, let's go back up. We've got a few new members of the channel because we've had, what's going on here, guys? We've had 2 people gift 5 memberships in the chat. Don Gungshilione. Oh, Don Gungshilione. Guys, can we just get a hashtag Don in the chat for Gungshi? Thank you, Gungshi, for gifting 5 memberships out on the channel, mate. Honestly, what a diamond you are, sir. Gungshi is forever. I hope you're doing well today, Gungshi. Happy Sunday to you, mate. 5 memberships from Gungshi. Get some Phil Joneses in there to say thank you to Gungshi. STP Mitchell was gifted a membership by Gungshi, and Patricia O'Driscoll as well. And also Julie Addison was gifted a membership by Gungshi. And Boise88 and also... Who else? Who else? Somebody else. Surely there was one other person. I don't know, but there you go. Thank you, Gungshi. You're an absolute hero, mate. I really appreciate that. And Langy86 has got an ear roar as well. Rain down roars in the chat because he's gifted out 5 members as well at the start of the show. Come on! Get in there, mate. Thank you very much. And he's been gifting it to HB Gaming, CTV, and Adewale. And also, Connor Matthews was gifted a membership. Let's go, Connor. You Are Going to Brazil was gifted a membership as well. Yoga Benito, my son. MUFC Liam was gifted a membership by Langy. So thank you very much to Langy86. Thank you so much to Gungshi, the start of this show, for making 10 people's dreams come true there. You're legends. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Oh, Ice Queen Gaming, how are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, it was your late husband's birthday yesterday. Oh, Ice Queen Gaming, I hope you're okay. And, you know, probably not the greatest of days then, but hopefully United can put a smile on your face today and cheer you up a little bit. But much love to you, Ice Queen. Welcome in the chat. How's it going? HB Gaming's got those Phil Joneses in there. 5 minutes. Yeah, kick off in 5-6 minutes, peeps. We'll let you know exactly what is happening in the game. We are live watching the game. And Leicester on the road at United Old Trafford. We're the favourites to win this game, but we have rotated a little bit. We have got a few players in there that, well, they haven't been featuring too much lately, such as Lindelof coming in there. And it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. Let's hope that this sort of little mini gamble by Ten Hag doesn't completely shit the bed. Welcome new members to FJT. 10 new members courtesy of Langy and the Don. Public Nuisance, thanks for the £5 super chat. He comments, Arsenal still top of the league. Come on, the Foxes, beat Man, you scum. All right, okay. Fair enough, Public Nuisance. I can see why you got that name, bud. Certainly making yourself a nuisance in this public chat here, aren't you? I mean, Arsenal are still top of the league. Yes, fair play. City did drop some points yesterday. Arsenal just about managed to get the job done. By the way, did you see Emery talking about how, you know, he sort of like threw Emilio Martinez under the bus a little bit, said he was never told to go up there for the corner or whatnot. He's never told to do that. He's never told any of his goalkeepers to do that, and he's annoyed about it, basically. But it's like, hang on, though. If you're 3-2 down with a minute left, like, what difference is it losing 3-2 and losing 4-2? Bit of a gash mentality. But no, he is a great manager, though, isn't he, FJT? Nah, fair enough. He wants things done a certain way. But I just thought that was a little bit like, you know, fair enough if it was 2-2. Then what the fuck are you doing going up there? But anyway, who cares? Who cares? Okay, thank you so much for that, by the way. Public Nuisance, I appreciate that. Kate Cadet, hello. He says, my God, these adverts just don't stop. Bloody Nora. What's that all about, Kate Cadet? What adverts? Everyone's talking about us and not United, says Arsenal for life. That's not true, is it, bud? It's just simply not true. Everyone's talking about United, mate, because we're back to winning ways. We're going to be competing for this trophy this season. We're in all 4 competitions. We are not just some mugs competing in a couple like you, Melts. We're the only team in Europe still in 4 competitions, bud. Everybody's talking about Man United. We've got new owners potentially coming in, and then you're going to see Man United flourish over the next year or two. Everybody's talking about United, mate. Nobody gives a shit about Arsenal, bud. They will bottle it, won't they, eventually? Oh, on the telly, Cake Cadet. Oh, right. Cake, how are you doing, bud? I can see you've changed your name from the Cake Cadet of FC United of Manchester to just the Cake Cadet again now. Does that mean you're on board with the Qatari potential bid? Oh, dear. Yeah. There you go. Vooty says, Arsenal for life. That's why you're in a United chat, spouting nonsense. Precisely. Get your shit together, Arsenal scummers, honestly. Okay, the lads are coming out. It's going to be kicking off in a couple of minutes' time, guys. Brendan Rodgers, he's a beautiful, beautiful man and a wonderful guy. Just a really great manager and a beautiful technician. I don't know what's going on this season, but he's been absolutely gashtastic. Now, he has been crap this season, hasn't he, and Leicester, but just recently they have started to get a few results and they are looking better. And it's a concern, this game. You know, certainly Leicester are no pushovers. We've had a few issues with them in recent years, but I'm expecting a good positive win today. 2-0 to United, let's go. By the way, guys, there's 200 legends in here at the start of this stream before the game's kicked off. Smash a share on the stream. You see the thing at the top of live chat? There is a pinned tweet. Go and give that a click. Go and give us a retweet if you're on Twitter. That'll help us spread the word. Also, we want 169 likes on this stream before the game kicks off in 2 minutes. So everyone who's just getting in here, who hasn't hit the like button, now's the time. Tap that like button. Give us a massive like boost at the start of the show. And get yourself in there, roar in the chat. If you want to chat, you need to be subscribed. So hit the subscribe button, then you'll be able to chat straight away. If you are new. We've got 132 likes. We're getting there, guys. That is raw. A beautiful, wonderful human being and a really nice guy, Brendan Rodgers. I've missed sort of doing some of the accents actually, Pete, so we haven't done any FIFA streams for a while. I used to just doing loads of accents. 3-2 says JW92 to United, love it. 3-1 says us to be Mitchell until the 70th minute. Oh, then we're going to take control, yeah. Similar to that Leeds game the other day. Tough game, it is indeed, Compost Smurf. 9-0 to United, says Mark Smith. I could imagine Ice Queen Gaming. I'm, sorry to hear that was the anniversary, Ice Queen Gaming. But, like I say, hopefully we get a nice result today and everyone will be smiling at the end of the stream. I hope so. Buzzy Bebop Man says 2-0. Gary says 3-0. 3-1 says Digital Asset Guy. 3-0 says David Johnson. 2-1 says Wesley. 3-1 says Joe Tone. Lewis says 3-1. Lewis a Razor. 3-1 says Elliot. Okay, so people think we're going to concede today. I guess that's because we've got, a little bit of a untried and untested midfield in Fred and Sabitzer, protecting a back line which has got Lindelof in it. So maybe that's why people think we're going to concede. I'm feeling a little bit more optimistic. I don't think we are going to concede. I just feel like we are organised these days, resolute. Haven't really conceded all that much. We've been quite hard to beat. So I'm going to say 2-0 to United. I'm sticking to it. 3-1 says Mac Winner and Fitness Balance. 2-0 Veggie to score, says Harjev. 3-0 says Sonic and FJT. 4-1 to Leicester, says Solitude Guard. The game's about to kick off. Daft Scottish Devil Man, thank you for the £20 super chat. Dudes, rain down love hearts in there. Thank you very much for the raw tip there, lad. He slipped the tip in. Daft Scottish Devil, thank you, bud. He says, Pig, if we win, we'll be 5 points behind Arsenal and we'll have 3 games in hand. And 3 points behind Man City with 2 games in hand over City before we play again in the Premier League. 3-0 Man United, come on. What do you mean? That's not true. Is it? We don't have games in hand of those teams, do we? Well, oh, you mean because we've got the Europa and stuff, and then by the time they've played, I see. I see what you mean now. So by the time we play again, we'll have a couple of games in hand, so it's on them to slip up. Okay, guys, the timer is up in the top right-hand corner. Sync up with me if you can. The game's kicked off. Thank you so much to Daft Scottish Devil for that. Please do get some love in there for the guy. Thank you so much. Okay, so the game is underway, folks. I'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the game. If you're unable to watch the game, or if you are able to watch the game, just sync up with me. Remember, people watching this, different places, different times, around the world. So try not to get any spoilers in the live chat, etc. And we'll let you know what's going on. Dustin says, you're always faster than my stream. Well, that's good, Dustin, to be honest. I mean, I'm not usually... So when I'm at home in the UK, I'm ahead of everybody, it seems. But out here, I'm watching it on DAZN. So there may be a couple of people who are slightly ahead of me by a few seconds. But don't be a twat, basically. Don't be a twat. Oh, Matty Gwinnett says, shit, forgot to put the game on, was watching Pig. Hey, VJ Anand. Yes, mate, indeed. Yeah, it looks like Voot is playing at number 10 and Rashford up front. That's what we said it could be, Gary Finnegan, at the start. So you saw in the last game, Ten Hag was utilising Weghorst as a number 10. Yeah. Luke Shaw, corner in. Oh, we got a chance on the doors. Garnacho brings it down. Plays it back now to Fred. Come on, boys. Oh, yeah, Jonathan Gallagher, man. He says, Pig, mate, can we have love hearts for Atsu? Dude, let's get some love hearts in there for Christian Atsu. It's just horrible business, man. And all of the thousands of people that died in that disaster, you know? Christian Atsu and all the thousands of people, man. It's absolutely horrible. I know, literally, you know, one day he's just playing football, scores a banger in his last game ever, it turned out to be, in like the 97th minute. I haven't seen it, actually, but I heard that in his last game, he scored an absolute banger. And then that happens and it's all over. It's absolutely horrendous, guys. You just never know, do you? You know, it makes you really want to try and appreciate the days we do have, guys, you know, because you just never know. One day, you know, healthy, happy footballer, fit young man with the rest of his life ahead of him, and then all these other people as well, and it's all just instantly gone. You just never know, guys. It's absolutely horrendous. Oh, thank you, SM3YT. Good to be back, mate. Risky Kernawan is by White Bat Audio on YouTube, mate, the intro song. Yeah, absolutely. White Bat Audio is the name of the channel. It's a great copyright-free music channel. Okay, so United get it down and play it. It's Fred on the ball. Keeps on of it well. Push it back now to Victor Lindelof. It's 0-0, Mark Smith, right now, but the score is up in the left-hand corner there, pal. Kemar Farki-Harston, how goes it? A lot of legends in it. Yes, so smash the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Do you know what? We're close. We're very close to 69.9k subscribers. Very close. Like 10 subscribers away, maybe. So please, if you are new, twat that subscribe button. Get yourself in here. Help us get to 69.9 during the show. And eventually, 70,000. And thank you, Berber, for putting the link to the channel membership in there. Yes, guys, if you want a badge next to your name, emojis, and your name in green, you can support the show for as little as $1.99 a month. And by being a member. There's the link. Thank you, Berber. Hey, what's going on, Irish365, one of the channel member dons? We've got pressure on Leicester here, early doors, but they get it back under control. I forgot to tell you Leicester's lineup, guys. My bad. Let's tell you who Leicester have got out there. So Leicester, Ward in goal, Castagna, Sutar, Faze, Christensen, Dewsbury Hall, Mendy, Tete, Madison, Barnes, and Iheanacho, who are all in pretty good form lately, the forward players and stuff. Sutar makes the block there on Rashford. Thank you, Stoic Savage, says twat that like button. Thank you, Shrek the Deck. Yeah, we're close. We're close. Big Bear 2023, mate. 16 months, a legend. Are you serious, man? Dude, that's crazy how that's flown by. Big Bear, when I get back, mate, I'm going to need your assistance. I'm going to need you to store up some awesome FIFA content for us, mate, to have a raw, filthy stream when we first get back. But thank you for being a member 16 months. He says, I predict a 16th minute goal for United. Let's go. Come on. Luke Shaw with a corner to the back stick. Headed back across goal. And it is cleared away by Leicester. But United just pure pressure early 5 minutes in this game. Oh, good ball into the mixer. Pinballs out of United's back line. Of Leicester's back line. They've got it back under control. Space down the left for them. They bring it forward. Thanks for that, Big Bear. First class gamers in here. What a first class legend. First class gamer, how are you getting on, lad? And you must be absolutely frothing at the proverbial gash, lad, about Arsenal still being top of the league now, or being top of the league again, I should say, after City slipped up. Do you think you're going to do it, first class gamer? That's the question. Do you actually think that you're going to do it? Do you believe? Matt Gwinnett, thanks for the £5 super chat. He says Sabitzer dropping deep to link play. Already better than McTominay and Fred. Looks like a baller. Spot on, Matt Gwinnett, lad. Spot on. That's not hard, though, is it, to be fair? You could go down to the local fucking Iceland, get Jan off the till, and she'd probably be pretty decent in terms of sitting in front of the back line compared to Scotty McTominay. You know what I mean? Like, Scott McTominay's actually a bum. no, like, no disrespect to any McTominay lovers out there. Crikey, he is not. I don't think he's Premier League standard. I'll be honest, I think he probably should be playing for Huddersfield Town. That's where I'm at with Scott McTominay. Championship melt at best. First class gamer says, my butt cheeks were clenched. To be honest, keeping it competitive for a while longer. Have to see in the end of March. Your butt cheeks were clenched. Yeah, true. I mean, look, that's it. There's a long way left of the season. There's a long way left of the season. Arsenal looking pretty decent at the moment, but we all know that the Arsenal bottle production line is always not far away from being switched back on. Oh, shit. Sabitzer now, Leicester try to put it into our box, but now Fred does well and gets rid, but Dalot now. Good to see Dalot back playing regularly as well. He does deserve to be playing after a really, really great start to the season that he had. It's just nice, you know, you've got to look at what Ten Hag's done with certain players and just depth and quality and bringing them on. All of a sudden, we've got a couple of good right backs, you know, and they're the same right backs we had, but they're both like in form, both confident. Good to have choices and options for Ten Hag. Bold selection actually today from Ten Hag because he has rotated clearly with an eye on that Barcelona game on Thursday. So he's sort of definitely not played the strongest team he could have done here, has he? They do first class game of this season. Man City are proper bottle merchants. Sabitzer's brilliant so far, Ollie Bobbs. Leicester's crawl. What's happening is Leicester gives you all the possession. They did it with Tottenham and caught them on their own game of counter. It's a fair point, lad. Yeah, it's a fair point. That's what they've always been about, really, isn't it? Okay, but here they are on the counter as well. Leicester, dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Iheanacho back to no. Oh, what a save by David De Gea. Oh my goodness, I thought it was in the back of the net there, guys. Goodness me, they cut us open raw there, guys, Leicester. Look at that on the counter, totally done us. Barnes gets it forward, Iheanacho, little flick on it. Back to Barnes. I mean, oh my goodness, we've almost been done. That is a brilliant save by David De Gea. Stands firm, just manages to get a little touch on it. The butcher Martinez gets absolutely rinsed in that build-up there for Leicester. What a great save. What a great save by David De Gea, man. Big Dave, Big Dave. Gungshi, very lucky there, lad. Wow. You said it at the exact same time, says Craw. De Gea, unbelievable save there, yeah. Corner for Leicester now. I don't know how people shit on De Gea Langi 86. As far as I'm concerned, he's top 3 keepers in the world. Oh, header over the top of the crossbar. Fucking hell, Sutar with the header from the corner. It's over the top of the crossbar. Was a fantastic save, that Irish. Where was Lindelof's fitness balance? I think he was putting up a flat pack bookshelf, mate, from IKEA, lad. All the good Fred does, just undone by a horrible pass has come past. Yeah, he is. Jonathan says Fred's passing his shit, big. Guys, you don't have to tell me that. I've been talking about that for years. Like I said, I like Fred in the sense that he's decent at winning the ball back. He's a little ankle biter, isn't he? He goes around, he just runs around, and he presses people, he harasses people. But you do not want him on the ball in space with a pass to make. That's when he just looks like a deer in the headlights and just completely shits it. So yeah. Oh, fair play to you, FJT lad. Slabby's not on the bench. No, he's not. He's not on the bench. Neither's Casemiro. I mean, let's just talk about Slab for a sec. I think he's done, isn't he, at United now? He's slipped down the pecking order massively to like... Oh, shit! Leicester has slotted! Leicester have cut us open! Shot on goal! Oh, my goodness! Slide block there, and it's just enough to take it wide from Victor Lindelof. Good recovery by Lindo, but mate, we are dodgy as fuck at the back in this game so far. Look how easy this is. So De Gea hoosted up the pitch. It's headed back down. Sabitzer or someone misses their header. I think it's Sabitzer misses his header in the centre of the park. It's Gash. And then they just put a killer pass into Iheanacho. It's lucky that he can't quite get it out from under his feet quick enough. Maddison, again, so dangerous for them. Look at that bit of vision from him. Cuts them open. And Iheanacho, thankfully for us, is not able to get that off sooner, and Lindelof gets across and gets the slide blocking. But oh my goodness, guys, dodgy opening gambit of this game here for United. Corner now for Leicester. David De Gea comes out and punches it clear. Well done, De Gea. It looks like he's going to have a good game today. It looks like he's going to have to have a good game today. Shot on goal by Leicester again from the edge of the area, just wide of the post. Dodgy, man. We're getting rinsed at the start here. When it breaks in midfield, they're very quick to move it into our third, and they're getting a lot of joy. We need to get tighter to them, but also we need to stop melting with the ball in the middle. It's a shame, but you see Casemiro and Eriksen out of the team. I know Sabitzer's done all right, but it's like you put Fred in there. As soon as you put Fred in there, as soon as you do take Cassie out, we're nowhere near as good at the midfield. You can actually just see that in the first 11 minutes of this game. Like, we're sloppy. Piata says, David De Gea is our best ever keeper. End of. Schmeichel never had these kind of saves. People just want the history to be better than it is. Just romantic nonsense. Piata Thompson, you, sir, are mental. Is that a true statement? De Gea's shit compared to Schmeichel, mate. I've got to be honest. That's my opinion. Schmeichel's the greatest keeper I've ever seen, to be honest. De Gea's good, but Schmeichel, unreal. I mean, I don't even know where you're coming from with that. De Gea is good. Schmeichel was twice as good, mate. Literally. Schmeichel was the best. Are you 12 years old? Oh, man. No, fair play to you. I love your opinion. That's good. Simon Warner. Dude, thank you so much for sending us a super chat there. Dude, do you know what? There's some weird notification says celebrate the first super chat from Simon Warner. Dude, Simon Warner, thank you for sending us a super chat. He says, hi, Piggy, have been hospitalised and missed the streams. Oh, no. Simon, I'm so sorry to hear that, bud. Get well soon, mate. What's going on? Much love to you, Simon Warner. Simon, thank you for that, bud. Let's get some love in there. Some hashtag get well soons. I hope you feel much better soon, Simon Warner. I'm so sorry to hear you're not very well. So sorry to hear that, but thank you very much for that, dude, and get well soon. I hope whatever it is, you feel much better soon, and, and you get back to fighting fitness very soon. Keep us posted, man. Kate Cadet says Schmeichel was unbelievable. You're off your head, mate. I totally agree. Schmeichel and Van der Sar are both better than De Gea, to be honest. You know, De Gea is great, but Schmeichel and Van der Sar are better. Yeah, sorry to disagree. Gungshi says get well soon, Simon, and Chris Koo says get well soon, Simon. Digital says need to get an opinion from Roy Keane on Schmeichel. Well, Roy Keane's opinion is that Schmeichel was overrated. But, you know, Roy Keane and Schmeichel, they always had a little bit of tension, didn't they? In fact, they had a fight once, I believe, when they were on tour in Japan or somewhere. They actually had a full-on fist fight for like 15 minutes or something, apparently. So I don't know if you can really take Roy Keane for that, his word on that, because I don't think he likes Peter Schmeichel very much as a person. I think as a professional, he liked him, but, you know. Yeah, we're a great bunch, Simon Warner. Simon, I'm so sorry to hear you're, hospitalised, though. It's awful. I had a scare last week, man. I had to go to the hospital, and it was fucking awful. Luckily, I was only in there about 8 hours or something. It would be shit to be in there for an extended period of time. So just get well soon, rest up, and hope whatever's wrong gets sorted out soon for you. Darth says top 3 United goalkeepers, Schmeichel, Van der Sar, and De Gea, says Darth, Scottish Devil. You're forgetting about Massimo Taibbi, bud. No, I totally agree with that, yes. I mean, look, for a start, it's also based on... There is a certain romanticism with wins and trophies and things like that as well. Like, Schmeichel was here for a very successful period of time. And so was Edwin van der Sar. Like, Edwin van der Sar literally saved the penalty, to win us, help win us the European Cup. You know, David De Gea... Yeah, he's won a few things. He's won the Premier League when he first came. He won the Europa League, the League Cup. He's won a few things, but, you've got... to be considered one of the greats, I think you do have to have a few more defining moments. Although he's been super consistent for a decade plus, and he's amazing, I can't really fault him. It's not been a super successful period for us, so that is playing against him. But I suppose you can't really say that affects his quality as a goalkeeper, the fact that he just hasn't got anything. Aaron, thank you for the tally there. He says we've got 177 likes. Everyone, keep hitting that thumbs up button. We're nearly at 200 likes. It helps the channel out immensely when you hit the thumbs up button. It helps us compete with the clickbait wank stains and the corporation melts these days. So help us out, get to 200 likes. Let's have a little like spike. And also hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We're almost at 69.9k subs. Very close to 70,000, so please do hit the subscribe button if you are new. Smellbridge says the keeper's only really as good as your defence, says Smellbridge. Yeah, yes and no. I mean, obviously, if you've got a better team in front of you, you're going to concede less, I suppose, but... I mean, also there's an argument to say that keepers shine more in teams that are shitter and have worse defences because they have to be called onto action more often than not. So, there is an argument to say that keepers can look better playing for a worse team because, the opposition get more chances. Fletcher Brown, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Thank you for asking. How are you getting on? Thank you, A818. Yeah, Shake Bin Berber says it's like we have no midfield. We need to wake up fast. Ooh. Alejandro Garnacho does well there. Cheeky little run inside, just keeps hold of possession. Back to David De Gea it goes. Sprayed left by De Gea, Luke Shaw. ZT says Piggy Schmeichel and Van der Sar had legends playing in front of them. De Gea, doorkeepers for years, bro. Yeah, no, ZT, I agree. But if anything, De Gea's had more opportunities to look fantastic because we've been getting peppered for a decade, mate. You know what I mean? Like, he's had more opportunities to look good. And that's actually true. That materialises into certain seasons when United have been crap, but he's been really good. Like, I would love to know what the chances the opposition created per game are on average over De Gea's career and over Schmeichel's career. Because I bet you De Gea's just able to make more saves in a game. Because, oh shit! The ball is just wide from Leicester. They're all over us, guys. We need to wake the fuck up, mate. This is proper guff. The last 10 minutes we've been getting overrun by these blue melts. Look at that, man. Again in behind. Luke Shaw sort of headless chicken in it, but he does get back and cover that space okay in the end. Crikey, man. This is actually very, very bit of a ropey start. Leicester are getting on top of us. Getting on top of us. They're all over us, in fact. Ten Hag, I believe, maybe has made a bit of a mistake with his selection today, with an eye on the eye on the Barcelona game Thursday. You can see we're just getting a little bit overrun in the middle of the park, and the defence does not look solid like it usually does. You're seeing them cut us open. Lindelof and Lissandra, they don't have to understand that partnership. Not as solid. Lindelof's just not as good as some of the other options. Oh, we're weak in the middle defensively, says Fitness Balance. Spot on, yes. Sheikh says, I'd go as far as to say Shaw is better at centre-back than left-back. Can't fault him at centre-back so far. Can't fault him at all at centre-back so far in the games he's played. So, interesting. I mean, we've only seen about 4 or 5 games from there, so it's hard to say. But from the games we've seen from him, he hasn't actually done anything other than play really well. So it's a fair comment. But we need a little bit more proof, I think, first. But yeah, fair play. He is definitely a good option there. No harm done. Feisty affair, says Primot. Big Bear says 8 attempts in opening 20 from these isn't good. Bring back Varane, Casemiro. Yeah, definitely. We're feeling the loss of those guys. Life of a non-working gamer, says First Class Gamer. What does that mean then, my friend? I saw you went to some sort of convention the other day, Final Fantasy vibes. What was that all about then, First Class Gamer? First 20 minutes, Dale Walker. Ropey, bud. Ropey. Leicester all over us, bud, last 10 minutes. What's going on? We look organisationally guff. They're growing into it, mate. Look at them. They're coming at us again. They've got possession of the ball. They're going forward. Oh, my goodness. Come on, boys. Rashford needs to get on the ball. All of a sudden, we're the team who are getting done. Hang on. Bad start to the game. They sprayed it right. They've got a chance. They're going to put the ball in. They're going to put the ball in from the right. They have an opportunity. Ball. Good ball. The back post. No. Header on goal. What a save by David De Gea. Oh my goodness, mate. They could be 2-3-0 up. Wake up, guys. Wake up. David De Gea's had to make an incredible save. It's a really good ball from the right side. It's a very good header. Very good header by Iheanacho. Look at Iheanacho's movement. Just hangs out in the space. Perfect centre forward play from him there. And he peels back onside and waits for the ball. It's a really good bit of play by Leicester. And what a save by De Gea to get across to his right there. Luckily, there's not too much power on the header, but it's very well placed. Fuck me, David De Gea has kept us in this game so far. Bruno clears that away. Terribly badly, actually, and it's back to Leicester. Sabitzer does well, wins it back. Sabitzer's given the ball away now. Leicester are on top of us. Mate, this is really gash, actually. They're going to score in a sec. They are going to score. This is chance after chance for Leicester. Oh, dear. Hoofed up the pitch by United. And that's possession just given straight back. This is not good, guys. We're the home side, and we look like we're literally gone away from home against a much better team this first 21 minutes. Leicester, questioning pass in behind the back line. David De Gea comes out and sweeps up. Fucking hell, this is terrible. The midfield looks non-existent at the moment. Sabitzer and Fred not holding down the fort too well. And when it does get through to the back line, it looks ropey, man. It really does look ropey. Lindelof's had to come in there. They just, you can see we're missing Varane and Casemiro hugely. Dale says Lindelof and Dalot are bad on our right. Weghorst no good too. Forgot Weghorst is even playing. Because he's literally, he hasn't done anything yet. It's 21 minutes in. We haven't even got the ball to him yet. We are playing terribly. They have touched the ball, Berber, but very barely. I can think Bruno's just hoofed it away from defence. It's the only time he's touched the ball. Garnacho, I remember him touching the ball in our own half. Super chat. Ezio Auditor, thank you for the $2 super chat, man. Let's get a raw vibe in there for him. He comments and he says, Voot is as useless as traffic lights in GTA. Nice one, Ezio Auditor, I like that. True, yeah. Although some people stick to the rules, mate, even in that. But thank you, Ezio Auditor. Yeah, no, I'm with you, boss. I hate to hate. I hate to hate on a new signing, but Basically, we just got a big pudding at the top of the pitch, man. I mean, he's playing number 10. We got Rashford up the top, who's just peeled away and is offside. Get back onside. And Vuti's playing in the hole. That's what's going on at the moment. But he's not the best person to be doing that, I don't think. Strange one. Nah, Jonathan, we're not up for this game at the moment, lad. We should be 2-0 down. I completely agree with you. De Gea keeping us alive, VJ, yeah. Okay, so Ward now on the ball for Leicester in the goal. He just plays it to Suter. They're slowing it down. They look very comfortable. I mean, I'd hate to see the possession stats for this opening game because, okay, first 5 minutes we were in control, but since then it's been all Leicester, and we wouldn't be surprised if they've got 70% possession, which is terrible considering we're the home side. Goodness me, he's going all the way down the right. Shaw stands his ground, and it's going to be, is that a corner or a goal kick? Thank you, Alex Shaw. He says, Pig, you are looking fit and healthy. Props to you and have a good stream, boss. Thank you, Alex Shaw. I appreciate that a lot. It's very kind of you, dude. Very kind. Superstar says, people are so negative most times. For fuck's sake, relax. Well, okay, but you have to admit this is a crap start by United, bud. Still 90-minute game, isn't it? And it's still 0-0. Oh, that's a great ball in behind. Rashford's in one-on-one. Rashford! Yes! Get in there, mate. The marksman strikes again. Come on! Rashford, mate. Come on. What an absolute machine. They call him the fucking 1000, mate. He's made of liquid metal. He's a fucking machine, guys. He's a machine sent back from the future to come and save Erik ten Hag and to make Manchester United great again. Hashtag Muga. You know what I'm saying? This guy is just unstoppable. Look at this ball in behind. Bruno Fernandes. What an exquisite pass. Bruno out on the right, outside of the boot. Do you know what? Bruno Fernandes, take a bow, son, with that pass, though. Can we get some Portuguese Magnifico emojis in there as well? What a ball by Bruno down the right, slices him open. I mean, look at that. Paul Scholes would have a mangasm over that one. And then Rashford, just the finish. You're thinking, play it to the back stick for Garnacho, don't shoot. That's what I was thinking, because just the angle of it. But no, he's just lashed it past the keeper, mate. It's a fucking beautiful finish. This guy has scored the most goals in Europe since the World Cup has finished. Do you know that, guys? No player in European football has scored more goals since the World Cup finished. That tells you what sort of a player we've got right now. Mank born and bred, confident in the head. The opposition dead. Come on United. And come on Marcus Rashford, you beauty. Mate, he just can't stop scoring, can he? The guy's a machine. He's literally made of liquid metal, this guy. It's fucking awesome. Oh, mate, guys, what a great goal against a run of play. That'll settle the nerves, but that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Who cares if it's against a run of play? Let me update the score on YouTube. Fucking get in there. Oh, we've been gifted 5 memberships again. Oh, Langy86, man. Dude, thank you so much, buddy. He's gifted out 5 members on the channel. Langy, guys, just get some love hearts. Get some hell yeah. Give me a hell yeah in the live chat for Langy86. You beauty, lad. Thank you so much. He's gifted out 5 members on the channel. I appreciate that a lot, Langy. AKA 10 today. But let me just read out who you've been giving it to after I've updated this score. Leicester, though, trying to get straight back into it. Rashford, you are something else. Honestly, what a beast. What an absolute tank. I just can't get over what a different sort of player he is. He's literally one of the world's best players right now. Based on form this season, you can't argue anything other than that. The guy's super clinical, scoring against the biggest, best teams in the world, like Barcelona the other day. Okay, it's Europa League, but still, they're top of La Liga. He can't stop himself. Bruno, that was magic, wasn't it? Fitness balance by Bruno Fernandes. Yes, indeed. Rash Bappe again, says the Vutator. What a goal by Marcus. Thank you, Langy. He's gifted out the memberships to Howard Garrix, Matthew Chapman, Juan Medina. Let's go. And also, Millie Away 009 was gifted a membership by Langy. And Josh Hernandez gifted a membership by Langy. Thank you, everybody, for Langy86. What a legend. And Gungshi. How did I miss that? He's got a super chat in there, super sticker, which says, goal! Thank you, Gungshi. Come on, guys. This is what it's all about. We've had a shit start, but we're just too good at the moment. Even when we're shite, we're able to beat the opposition. Come on. Ten Hag's breeding winning ways at this club. Thank you, Gungshi, you Don. Thanks for the goal emoji there, you complete legend. The special one, what's happening? Tom Charlton says, we're very lucky. I mean, it was completely against the run of play, man. We just got to wake up now. We've been sort of let off. They could have easily had 1 or 2 at the start. De Gea's already man of the match, isn't he? I mean, unless something changes here significantly, De Gea's already stopped 2 goal-scoring opportunities, like clear-cut ones, with a couple of fantastic world-class saves. So, but yeah, look at that pass by Bruno Fernandes. It's incredible. Rashford's onside, and Rashford just does the rest. The confidence he's got, and he just places it perfect. Get in, Rashford. Shit goalkeeping, by the way, but yes, get in there. Rashford's done brilliantly. Zayn Miasi's got in here. Zayn Miasi. Zayn Miasi, why do you always have to compare? He says, Saka's goal was better. Once we get Jesus, we will have more goal power, says Zayn Miasi. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, he did have a good start for his Arsenal career, didn't he, at the start of the season? Fair point. Yeah, fair point, Zayn. That's a fair point you made there. Why are you trying to compare, though, lad? Who scored more this season, Zayn Miasi? It's not even close, is it? Zayn Miasi, sit down. This ain't about Arsene Hollands. Who cares? No, I appreciate you, dude. Saka is crap and not in the same leagues as Dale. How many goals has Saka scored this season? And how many goals has Rashford scored this season? Answer the question, Zane. Now, you're right, Bart. They won't be able to keep this up for the full 90 minutes. We'll get on top of them sooner or later. I mean, United, now we've got the lead. We can just slow it down a bit here as well and make them chase us. That's what I'd be doing if I was Ten Hag. Now you've got the lead. Just slow it down a little bit. Control the game. We've had no control in this game whatsoever so far. Very erratic display. So let's get a bit of control. Slow it right down. We've got the lead and just work and pick our chances. We've got the lead. It's actually, since we've scored, we're actually already looking a bit better, like more comfortable on the ball and just, yeah, definitely. Here we come down the left. Here we come down the left. Weghorst to Bruno. Oh, shit, heavy touch by Bruno Fernandes there. Dale Walker says Zayn Miasi talking out of his Arsenal lassie. Shaping Berber says that's the most positive I've been about Rashford in 2 years. Yeah, well, to be fair, Berber, I mean, you've got to leave this agenda at the door, mate. You really do, because you're making yourself look like a tit lad. You know, how could you say Rashford's anything other than quality at the moment, bro? You know. And to be fair, I stuck with him. I'm one of those guys that stuck with him, guys. You know, I've thrown Harry Maguire under the bus because he's shy. But I stuck with Marcus Rashford even through last year, saying he can still come good this season. He can still come good this season. I stuck with him, guys. Smash a 1 if you know I stuck with him. And I've been paid dividends now because Rashford is the best player in the world on form, mate. Berber, you gotta start showing him some love. What's it gonna take? Am I going to have to phone up my mate Marcus and get him to come round your house and have a cup of coffee with you, bud? Because I will, you know. So I will. Lots of ones in the chat. Ezio says, I criticised Rashford and wanted him sold. Okay, but the problem with criticising Rashford was he was bad for a year or so, maybe even a year and a half. But before that, he was fantastic. He had an injury issue. Man United as a team was bad in that time. He also was overused by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer massively. Wasn't ever 100%, I don't think, when he was on the pitch. He was nursing a back injury. He was forced to play week in, week out, even though he probably shouldn't have been. So I don't think over that 18 months you even saw Rashford anywhere near 100%, which means you're not going to get his best performances out of him. Now, it's a different story. Post-surgery, now with Ten Hag coming in, the confidence booster, etc. Berber says he's shit for 2 years. It's undeniable. I've never said he's shit right now. You coined the phrase Gashford. Yeah, coin the phrase Gashford. When he has a Gash performance, I can say Gashford. You know what I mean? But it doesn't stop the fact that he's a fucking class player who's still young and is going to have a brilliant future. Do you know what I mean? I call Casemiro Gashimiro if he has a Gash moment. Don't read anything into that, guys. It's just because it rhymes. You know? Aussie Pelicans, what's going on? G'day from down under, bro. What's happening there, Aussie Pelicans? I hope you're having a good one. Struth, mate. What time is it over there, mate? Rashford was bad for 2 years, but the coaching was poor. Now he's good coming and showing how. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's all I'm saying, Berber, is like now, let's just get on board with him as a new entity. He's a totally different entity. Just like Man United's a different entity under Ten Hag. We don't have Ollie. We don't have, the really bad mentality, it seemed. We don't have Mags and Lindo playing at the back. Well, we got Lindo playing at the back today, but things have changed. We've evolved. Rashford's evolved. If he was a Pokemon mate, he'd no longer be a Bulbasaur. He's now an Ivysaur. And give him a couple of seasons, hopefully he'll turn into that Venusaur, my son, and learn Solar Beam. That's the idea. He's developing, he's evolving, he's getting better. We can forgive him for his gash season or two, because now he's the tits. Lily Gamer, thank you so much for getting in. She says, Pig, you missed it. Been a member 13 months. Oh, shit. Sorry, Lily. Lily Gamer, I missed it. I'm so sorry. Lily Gamer, how are you doing? You must be absolutely pissed off right now, Lily. What's going on with Chelsea, Lily Gamer? Can we all just get some laughing face emoji there? I'm sorry, Lily. I know you're not coming here to be laughed at as a Chelsea fan, but I can't help myself. Lily Gamer, you're a true legend. Thanks for being a member 13 months. And let's get a hashtag 13 in there for Lily. Says, honestly, I don't know. It's crazy, isn't it? So Todd Bowley's come in. He's made a lot of signings, spent a lot of money. But I honestly just think that Potter was not the right fit. That's all I can say. It's like some managers click and they fit and others don't. In hindsight, Thomas Tuchel was fucking fantastic for Chelsea, wasn't he? In hindsight's a wonderful thing. Goodness me, he should still be there, really. They should have never have got rid. Like, Thomas Tuchel compared is, well, it's a Rolls Royce versus a fucking Ford Cortina or something. It's not good. It's totally different. Lily says, Potter is so bad he isn't a top manager. Well, it's hard to say he's a top manager when the biggest club he's managed is Pig in Brighton. That's the problem. Like, Brighton are actually few points ahead of Chelsea right now at the moment, by the way. And they are a good team, and Potter did really well there. But it's one thing to make a gash team good than it is to make a great team greater, or even a great team and keep them good. I don't think he is a big club manager, because how can he be? He hasn't had that experience. 2 wins out of 15 is a joke, Lily. Wow, that is an absolute farce, yeah. Oh my God. Are you serious, Lily? 2 out of 15? He's got to go, doesn't he? Surely he's got to go. I mean, when do you draw the line? Ezio says Tuchel's style was so boring. Well, fair enough, but effective. Roy the boy says, fuck Chelsea. It is great seeing them melt. It's great seeing them melt. I care, Roy, because it's great seeing them melt. Oh, it's fantastic. Big horsed off now, says Aiden. Yeah, he's gash, isn't he, mate? Bowley is going to look like a genius next year when United and Liverpool inflate the market like nothing ever seen before. You heard it here first, says Johnny. Fair point. I think it might happen. If we've got like these Qatar owners coming in, they might spend a few hundred mil. Spent £700 million on 2 minutes. What the fuck's this stay gold? Oh no! How have you missed that, bro? You absolute complete pudding of a man. Diogo Dallo, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Dude, what the fuck? I could have put that in with my back to goal with my bloody left arse cheek. That's how easy of a chance that was. Fuck's he doing, mate? Diogo Dallo, oh my God. Bruno Fernandes with another brilliant pass. You know, that's... Oh my God, Diogo Dallo. I don't actually understand how he's managed that. That is not the actions of a professional footballer. What the fuck's he done? I mean, he's not a finisher, to be fair to him. He's not a goal scorer. But goodness me, could anybody in the world do any worse than that? For that chance. It's literally a tap-in on the 6-yard box. And he's just gone with his right leg and totally missed it. It's fucking awful from Diogo Dallo, man. I mean, fair play to him getting in that position. What a pass by Bruno Fernandes. What a pass. He's having a decent game so far, Bruno, just with a couple of key moments. Like those incisive passes you can't deny. A goal-scoring, crafted opportunities by the Magnifico. But Dallo, oh my goodness me. Put on a plate by his Portuguese compadre there. And he shat it. Fucking awful. You guys haven't played well. Now, Lily, this has not been a good display by us so far, no. I don't know how he didn't score that, Howard Garrix. It was harder to miss Jedi Stew. I think he just got sort of in his mind to go with his right foot. Maybe he should have just gone with his left. It was more natural. I mean, he wouldn't have done any worse. Dallow needs to be a perm bencher. Dale Walker, that's harsh, but it's harsh to say that based on him missing a chance in front of goal. It's not really his job, is it? But what I would say is, earlier on in the season, Dallow was probably our most consistent performer before the World Cup. Up from the start of the season to the World Cup. Can't fault Diogo Dallow's contribution to this team. So I have to say I disagree. Chance for Leicester, shot on goal, volley, cleared away now. Luke Shaw hoosted up the pitch. Dodgy. Dallow needs shooting practice, says Johnny Gallagher. I know, mate. That was literally like straight out of the Jonathan Gallagher handbook of finishing, that one, wasn't it? Judy Official, hello, says, I've just joined. How many for Man United? It's 1-0 to United at the moment, Judy. I guess you could say we're fortunate to be 1-0 up. I think we have to say that. Leicester had a really bright start to the game. In fact, overall this half so far, they've probably looked the most likely to score. In fact, they should have scored 1 or 2, but De Gea denied them with some brilliant saves. We've settled a little bit since the goal went in, but still, Leicester caused us a few problems. It's not a fantastic golden display, this, by United at all.
Get in there, my son.
Thank you for subscribing, Judy Official and Jaco William as well. If you guys are new to the show like those guys, hit the subscribe button. That's the red one that says subscribe. It's free to subscribe. We're on here every day, and we're getting closer to 69.9k subscribers. Let's go see how many we got, in fact. United with the ball at the back. Lindelof on it. Back to De Gea. De Gea clears it out. We've done it, guys. We've done it. We've done it. Come on. Get in there, my friends. We've done it. 69.9. Let's get a 69.9 in there. Thank you, everybody. All the new subscribers for this show. We've got about 12 or 13 new subscribers already today. Hit the subscribe button if it's your first time here. Help us get to 70,000. If we get another 96 subscribers, we hit 70,000, guys. 70,000 subscribers, which will be mangasm worthy. You've just joined First Class Gamer. Great to have you in here, by the way, First Class Gamer. He says, Dallow's so bad at finishing, he needs a few blue pills. Yeah, it's hard to finish with a floppy one. You know? It's not impossible, though. Right down the right, it's Bruno. Bruno's looking fantastic on the right side for us. Look at that pass into Garnacho as well, back across goal. Bruno Fernandes has got the magic wand out today. Jonathan says, good job, Pigs not in the nets. We would be losing. Oh, did I hurt you with my finishing comment there, Jonathan? You felt you had to get your own back. Did I hurt you there, Jonathan? I'm sorry, bud. No, do you know what? If I was in nets, mate, we'd be fine. You know why? Because I'm a fucking sick goalkeeper, mate. That's right. Dale says 70k, here you come, Pigsy. Thank you, Dale Walker. Digital Asset guys watching from the United Arab Emirates. Langy says super chats, mate. Sorry, guys. Let's catch up. Thank you for anyone who sent a super chat in. Matt Gwinnett. Thank you so much, Matt Gwinnett. He says Weghorst doing a solid job at number 10. He's just committed a foul, giving the ball to Leicester, but no, to be fair, he did look all right in the last game. I mean, he's not my type of number 10 at all. Oh, dirty challenge by Sabitzer, man. Are they going to review that? If so, he might be off. Fucking hell. Matt Gwinnett, thanks for the £2 super chat, you true legend. Langy86, thank you for the €2 super chat. He says, Wizard Potter putting Chelsea in the mudblood. Spot on, he is, mate. He's going to Expelliarmus Chelsea, the fucking championship, if he's not careful. Mate, I hope they don't have a look at this VAR, man. Otherwise, Sabitzer could be off. It was a bit of a dirty challenge by the guy. Studs up. He's literally connected with somebody's shin. Studs up. It's a dirty little one, this. Let's have another look. So, Weghorst goes in the back. That's a yellow. That's a foul in itself. And then, I don't think he's meant to do it, but do you know what? Oh, he's going to get away with this, I think. Yes, he's going to get away with this. You've seen them given as straight reds, that. I mean, thankfully, there's not that much contact, but studs up to the knee from Sabitzer. So he's got away with it, guys. He's got away with it. Thank the Lord for that. Crikey. It could have been a red there, Smellbridge. It really could have been, but he's got away with it. He got lucky there, says Compost Smurf. Risky, says Jonathan. Solitude Guy says, red for me, says Digital Asset Guy. What do you reckon, folks? Red card, yellow card? What are you saying? I'll give him a yellow because there wasn't that much follow through he's pulled out of it. But it was reckless. It was reckless, but I'll give him a yellow. It's a leg breaker system. He's pulled out of it, man. It's not a leg breaker because he's pulled out of it, but he did touch him a little bit with his studs on his knee, a little bit, but he's pulled out of it. There's no follow through there. But I agree, it looks bad. It could have been given as red, so we're lucky there. Kate says red would have been harsh. Yeah, I'm with you. There's no follow through, was there? Duncan says can't see it, so don't know. Klitschko says it's Old Trafford, so not red. Special one says no red. It evens itself out of the Barca game. Keane would have snapped his legs, says Mike. Sorry, guys, I missed another super chat here, didn't I? Jaco William, by the way, thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Matty Gwinnett, thank you for the super chat, man. And Langy86 says Wizard Potter putting Chelsea in the mud. But oh shit, I did read them. I'm caught up now. Thank you, everyone. So just a couple of minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Iheanacho offside, free kick for United. Philip Chapman says, have you smoked yet? Philip Chapman, so, I mean, I've had one cigarello in 9 days or something, which was last night, and I instantly regretted it. I know I'm a terrible human being, guys. I have the willpower of looking a human slab. I don't know, but honestly, I know it's terrible, man. But I did have one last night, and I instantly regretted it, yeah. Not a cigarette, though. I'm done with ciggies. I instantly regretted it. I felt terrible afterwards, in fact. I'm definitely not 100% yet. Red card for you, says Ben Dor. I know. Thank you, Superstar, but that's baby steps. Precisely, my plan is just to basically just have one at night for now and wean myself off it. Johnny says, I've got no willpower, I'll smoke for you pigs, says Johnny M. It's tough, isn't it? Mace Windex, well, it's very bad for you. I wish I didn't have the addiction, but the problem is that I just have a massive, strong addiction to smoking. That's the problem. Nice one, Legacy of Outlaws. He says he smokes herbal cigarettes with no addiction substances. Are you talking about those American Spirit type ciggies? Or are you talking about marijuana? What are you talking about? Either way, fair enough. All power to you, pig. You can do it, but I can't talk, says Chris Koo. It's harsh. It's hard. Primot says toot on a vape. You gave up yesterday, Pig, and gave up the weeds last week too. I'm suffering badly, but it's going to make me healthier. That's really good, OG. Stick to it, lad. Oh, shit. Shot on goal by James Maddison. Just wide. And they have threatened De Gea many times in this game. Fred, oh my God. Can we just get Fred out the team at half-time, please? Can we just take him off at half-time, please? Again, that chance is from Fred passing to the opposition. I've had enough of seeing Fred give the ball away. It happens 2-3 times a half. And sometimes it leads to goals. Sometimes it leads to, opposition chances, just like then. He does it too often. He is not comfortable on the ball. He's not a technical player. We are seriously hurting by not having Casemiro and Eriksen in this midfield. But Fred is a liability, guys. I know he was very good last time in the second half. He was also very bad in the first half. He's just not consistent enough, not technical enough. Can't rely on him. He's gash. Spin Berber says Fred needs chucking in the trash. He's terrible. Lives off little moments and the odd assist. Yeah, very average. No worries, Jaco Williams says, cheers for pronouncing my surname correctly. Happy to be a new subscriber here. Love your enthusiasm. Thank you, Jacko, or Jaco. You too can't quit the cigs. It's a bitch, says Beata. I will do eventually. But cold turkey it's just tough, isn't it? Cold turkey's tough to give anything up. You're probably more likely, I don't know actually, but you might be more likely to give things up by slowly weaning yourself off of these things. Who knows? Oh, dirty challenge on Bruno. That should be a red card, man. It's a disgusting tackle. Oh, man, that's dirty, bro. Bruno Fernandes is in down the right. That's a penalty, guys. That's inside the box. Fayez with the foul. Guys, that's inside the box. Let's have another replay. He's been yellow carded there, and they're going to give the ball outside the box. I guess it started outside the box, but goodness me, man. Could have been, should have been a pen. It's just, it looked like a pen. And they've just given it outside the box as a free kick. No penalty, guys, yet VAR checked it. They gave a yellow card, and they've offered Man United a free kick just outside the penalty box on the right. But tell you something, from where the chance was and how cynical of a challenge it was, and the fact it could have been a goal-scoring chance, arguably a red card. It would have been harsh, but no penalty either. So they've definitely got away with that there. Right, Bruno's going to whip this in from wide right, just outside the penalty box. Oh no, Luke Shaw does actually. He goes for goal! Luke Shaw goes for goal. Unexpected. Unfortunately, it's over the top. There's the half-time whistle, everybody. It was outside, says must play, fair play. Yeah, maybe just started just outside the box. So it's half-time, everybody. Man United lead 1-0 against Leicester City. What can I say? I mean, a very erratic start of that game. Very erratic from United. Leicester didn't think they would keep that pace up for the whole half, though. They started pretty full-blooded. They did create chances. David De Gea's had to make some great saves. I think our midfields look pretty damn ropey, particularly Fred. We've gifted opportunities away to them. They've not protected the back line very well. And the back line has actually looked about as disorganised as it has done for a long time without Varane in there. Varane is a big loss. So to have Lindelof go in there, it does look a little bit ropey. They've had a good few chances, most of which is our own doing. Bit of awful play from us in the centre of the park. Sloppy stuff, giving them away a lot. But we are leading 1-0. We're leading 1-0. So, you know, what can you really say other than it's a decent sort of affair at the moment for United, because we've not been fantastic, but we're leading. We've still got a clean sheet at this moment in time. Just let's get some hand emojis and some love in the chat for De Gea, because once again, the hero of this game so far. And Rashford, obviously, still providing the goals, still our match winner, Mr. Dependable right now, who just keeps doing the bits. I can't quite believe what's happened with Rashford. So he has gone from, you know, being a complete melter to being like, you know, Kylian Mbappe-esque in his ability to win us games and score goals. And like I said, no player has scored more since coming back from the World Cup, so it shows you the sort of form he is in. Ten Hag's incredible. But the actual performance today, questionable. The selection today, questionable. Highlights some of the vulnerabilities when we don't have big Cass in the middle or big Varane at the back. Those problems have been highlighted big time here today. In fact, it's a bit of a crappy performance overall, even though we lead. My concern is we just don't have the technical ability in the centre of the park, and unless we make a change and get somebody on, get Fred off, then I just don't think we're actually going to get that control in the centre of the park, because he's just too erratic, and you've actually seen it 3 or 4 times in that game where he's invited the pressure onto us with a very sloppy pass. You can't be doing that at this level. Fred is actually bang average. Aaron says we've got 9 retweets. Thank you, Aaron. Let's go over and see. Let's go over and see what's going on there then. Thank you, Aaron, for letting us know. If you want to give us a retweet at half time to help spread the word of the channel, please click the link at the top of the live chat or go to Flying Pig United on Twitter. And I can see we have got 9 retweets here, man. Agrippa Trinhara, that's a great way of watching it, mate. It's watching it on the big TV. Thank you for that. And we've also got a retweet here from Harjiv. Thank you very much, Harjiv, my man. And we've got retweets from Aaron Homeyard, Berber, Agrippa Chinhara, Salman Koja, David Johnston, Kane, Chris Burrows, Susan Lively Sue, and J Dog. Thank you all you legends for retweeting the show. I really appreciate that. It helps spread the word of the channel. Jat Star as well. Thank you very much for the retweet. Cheers, guys. Right, okay, so halftime it is. It's halftime, guys, and how would you rate the first half performance out of 10? Let's ask the chat. You know, I'm going to give us a 4 out of 10. I think we're pretty bad today, but we are winning. So, you know, but we do look very, very sloppy. Very, 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 very sloppy all of a sudden. We've gone from being super organised to super sloppy. Ten Hag, I suppose, has had to rotate. Not necessarily had to rotate, but he's wanted to rotate to keep us fresh for that Barca game. But in doing so, all of our solidity, all of our consistency and confidence is gone. That's what it seems like. Very dodgy. Right, let's see what you guys are saying. 2, says Jonathan Gallagher. 5, says Elliot. 4.5, says Scoojo. 5, says Johnny. 4.5, says Irish. 4.2, says Rajat. 3, says Buzzy. Yeah, most people think we've been a little bit sloppy today then. Thank you, Matt Gwinnett, for the £5 super chat at half time here, boss. He says Sabitzer covers 2 players. Bought to cover Ericsson and cover Casemiro as well. May as well try McTominay plus Sabitzer or Mainu. Yeah, Mainu. Yeah. Good shout, Matty Gwinnett. Let's just have a look at the. Thank you, Matty Gwinnett. Let's get a sue in there for the lad. Let's just have a look at who are on our subs bench in midfield at the moment, because there is no Ericsson. He's obviously not available. There is no Casemiro today. We've only got Mainu and McTominay in the centre of the park who are on the bench. Yeah. Ooh. I mean, I'd be inclined to do something a little bit crazy in this game. I really don't rate McTominay. I would never look to the bench and go, you know what, we should bring McTominay on. It's just not how my brain works. I'd rather Fred stay on, to be fair. McTominay's just as gash. Maybe what I would do, this is going to be sounding a bit strange, but we've got Lindelof. We've got Lindelof on the pitch. Why can't he just pop up a little bit, sit in front of the back line, and we bring Varane on? So take Fred off, bring Varane on, and then have Lindelof and Sabitzer in the middle. At least it's going to give us a little bit more solidity. And Lindelof, to his credit, is a very good passer of the ball. Like, he can distribute the ball well and play it out from the back. Fred's awful. Lindelof can pass. So maybe just shunt Lindo a little bit up into the CDM position, and have Varane come on. Naz says, agree, Piggy. Dan says Lindelof is soft. Well, he may well be, but is Fred not soft? Fred's a little bit of a, Fred's too cute to be art, mate. Do you know what I mean? Fred out, says Jack Abernathy. McTominay's a liability as heavy-footed in tackles. Yeah, I completely agree. Play Leacher at CDM. Oh, shit, Rajat, that's a good shout, but then we're going to lose something in the defence. Primot says, you drunk, pig? I'm not drunk, but honestly, Lindelof can pass. I think Lindelof's defending is decent as long as he's not the last line of defence. And some of the areas of Lindelof's defending, in my opinion, that are not the best are areas where you don't necessarily need as much in that position, i.e. aerial ability. He gets done in the air a lot as centre-back. But in CDM, you've got 2 centre-backs behind you. It's not going to be as much as a highlighted problem. I think that's where Lindelof's future lies for Man United. Yeah, okay, rotating as a centre-back. But why can't he play CDM? He seems to have a lot of the attributes required. Ten Hag's the type of guy to try some of these things as well. Like, you've seen what he's done with Luke Shaw at centre-back. He's got Weghorst in the number 10 at the moment. Like, Lindelof has attributes to be a CDM, arguably somewhat better than centre-back. Lindelof needs Casemiro in there. He looks much better. Varane for Fred. Put Lindelof in mid and take off Garnacho for Sancho. Yeah, love it, Berber. You're on the same wavelength. Sabitzer should have seen red, says Sonic Asylum. Yeah, but it works out, though, Sonic Asylum. So they also, arguably, Fayas had a really dirty, cynical challenge, which was lucky not to be a penalty. It works out, mate. It's just this. Mark Wallace, how are you, bro? Lindelof has no pace and can't move side to side, says Mark Wallace. I mean, compared, what do you want, though? Fred can run, Fred's got pace, but he can't fucking pass. Me personally, I always favour more technical players than physical players. That goes for strength-wise and speed-wise. I'd rather have technicians. Now, you want a happy balance in a team. Of course you do. But I'd always prefer a technical player rather than a physical player. With Lindelof, he's good on the ball. He actually is. He's very decent at distributing the ball. Like, that's one of his underrated plus points, if you ask me. I don't rate him as a defender. I think he's bad in the air. I think his one-on-one defending is questionable. I don't like him as a last line of defence centre-back and never have done. But if you take that last line of defence away and he becomes the second line of defence, I think he'd be all right. Lindelof simp, says Primo. Honestly, Lindelof I'm not that bothered about. Like, to me, Maguire is gash-tastic, but I would keep Lindelof in the squad just to play a bit part role and rotate. He's never going to be number one, but I would keep Lindelof as a backup rotation player. I think he's okay. He's okay. Kinkichi says, damn it, Pigo, Fred is so vulnerable without Casemiro. Yeah, completely. Souness doing a demented rage after Sabitzer's tackle, says Matty Gwinnett. Hey, what's going on there? Namara Martha comments, Man U, we're going to make it. Come on, let's go. I think we're going to win this comfortable. I'm sticking with my initial prediction at the start of the game, which was 2-0. Now, we've sort of done it in a little bit of a well, some may say a fortunate way, because Leicester have caused us lots of problems, and they have worked David Hare a number of times, and he's stood up to all those chances and stopped them from scoring. So it's not like been a very good performance by United. It's been pretty bad. It's been a pretty bad day at the office so far, but we still win 1-0. And do you know what I've learned about Erik ten Hag? Is that he, more often than not, does make good changes throughout the games. I mean, he's not perfect, but I believe his in-game management is better than what we've seen for years so far. So I think he will adapt. I think he will see the problems in the midfield, and I think he will make a change. Maybe not at half time, but shortly into the second half. If we continue in that sort of manner of being sloppy in the middle, surely he's going to want to change things around. Oh yeah, Tom, that save by De Gea was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Jonathan says Ten Hag will make subs 80th minute. I disagree with you, Jonathan. I think he'll make them by the 62nd minute today. He will make an early change. His in-game management is becoming brilliant, says Burby. Yes, indeed. I'm with you. Chair, says Gav Dog. This is a pretty classy chair, this one, isn't it? Dutch Christ says Dwindlebot over Harry Boots tied together Maguire. Definitely, all day. Couldn't completely agree. De Gea over Pope, says Matty Gwynner. Bring in Sancho. Yes, I agree, guys. Smash a one if you'd like to see Sancho come on. As much as Garnacho is nice to see him on the pitch, yeah, I think we've got to take him off and bring on Sancho, because he hasn't looked that effective so far today, Garnacho. I think Garnacho at the moment, with his age and everything, he's a good impact player, isn't he? Later in games, some tired legs. He's fearless. He runs at people. But I don't know. He hasn't had much joy today. He just hasn't had much joy today. So it's not that it's a bad decision to start him. I'm always happy to see youngsters given opportunities. He deserves it, actually, based on form. He does deserve it. But Sancho, seen, hungry. You've seen Sancho come on recently when he came on a couple of games ago off the bench, and he did fantastically well. So I think it's just the right thing to do. Get a hungry player on for the rest of the game. Worley says Garnacho needs to stay on, fam. Fair play. Voot as a midfielder says must play. Needs to get stronger. Yeah, he will do. I mean, he's literally a kid at the moment. He will develop really well, I think. Sancho on for Fred. Bruno sit back, says Primot. Fair enough, Primot. Not too keen on Bruno. I like Bruno up there creating. If you look at what Bruno's done in that first half, everything good that United did in the final third was from Bruno Fernandes. Literally, like, on the right side as well. Do you know what? Ten Hag's a bold man, and I don't mean his hair. That's bald anyway, but he's a bold man in the sense that, he does some strange things. Like, he's put Bruno on the right side quite a lot, and they sort of interchange a little bit, and Bruno goes up right. You would ask yourself, why would you do that? But it's effective. Plus, it's kind of, like, unpredictable for the opposition. It's almost like an unbalanced thing. It's almost like, I don't know, like drunken boxing or something, like that whole style, that drunken fighting thing that people have, where like those drunken masters or what, those kung fu masters, where they're like pissed out there. You don't know where the next fucking punch is coming from, which angle. It's kind of like that. He kind of likes to have a little bit of unbalance in the team to mess up the opposition. Like, he's kind of quite clever in that sense. Like, he likes to be unpredictable. He likes to get a different dynamic. He likes to get a different balance. I think he's a bit of a genius, Like, he kind of, he likes to confuse the opposition a little bit. It's good. The bald professor, says Gav Dog. Twalumba, says Sancho for Garnacho, Palistri for Voot. Like it. Ten Hag's the bald nutty professor, says Dale Walker. Throat like a butterfly, sting like a bald monk. Erik ten Hag, mad professor. Ten Heisenberg, yes sirree. Okay, guys, so it's half-time. United lead 1-0. Not a great display from us at all, but we are still in the lead. I mean, Leicester, probably unlucky not to score. Just a bit of great goalkeeper from De Gea to deny them. United scored a very good goal. Bruno Fernandes, excellent assist. What a pass. And Rashford does the rest, who's just a man in form, can't stop scoring. So that's why we're in the lead. But it is fortunate we're in the lead. Let's not pretend. It is quite fortunate we're in the lead here. Daft Scottish Devil, thank you for the super chat, my son. Dude! Guys, please get a love heart in there for Daft Scottish Devil. That's the second one he sent it in, man. Appreciate that. Or maybe it was the third. Daft Scottish Devil, thank you. He says, take off Veghorst for Sancho and Fred off for McTominay and play Sancho right, Garnacho left, Fernandez behind the strike and Rashford up front. I mean, that does sound better. That does sound better. Any time that McTominay's on the pitch, though, I don't like it. Has he made any halftime changes? McTominay still with the bib on, so he's not been brought on at halftime. Don't think there's been any halftime changes. Correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you, Daft Scottish Devil. I really appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for that. You're a legend. And yeah, I mean, what you said I think would be better based on that first half display, but McTominay still is not a solution in my eyes. But then Fred's terrible. Technically, he's gash. G-Wolf United Gaming. Ow! G-Wolf, how you going, my son? What a legend. He says, Pope out, Dubravka cup tied, Wilson goes in goal, laugh myself. Haven't they got Loris Karius having a play, mate? That's what I heard. Isn't it Karius who's going to have to come in and play for him? You know, that absolute shithouse melter who cost Liverpool that cup final and stuff. It's Karius is going to have to play for them, isn't he, G-Wolf? Either way, it's fucking class, bro. Kate Cadet says it is Pig, yes. It's a shame it's not Wilson, though, G-Wolf. That would have been great. Oh, Sancho's coming on at half-time. Look at that, you see. Look at that. He has made a change. Sancho's coming on at half-time. So who's been subbed off? Let's have a look. Garnacho, is it? Probably Garnacho, but let's just see who's been subbed off. Sancho has come on. Oh, what the fuck? Stupid software update, guff. Right, the game's about to kick off. Oh, it has done. The game's underway, guys. G-Wolf, thanks for the super chat, my man. Can we get a sue in the live chat for G-Wolf, everybody? Thank you very much for that, dude. Hope you're having a great day, by the way, Mr. Wolfster. Right, folks, timer's up in the top right corner. Sync up with me for the second half, if you can. Oh, Garnacho came off. Thank you, Luan France. Thank you, Luan, for letting us know. And Bart. So that does make sense. It does make sense. As much as I like to see chances given, yes, I feel like, look, some days you can just see if a player's going to do it or not. And Garnacho probably was going to continue to not be as effective today for whatever reason. For whatever reason, that's how it goes. Same as Fred. I'd get that mug off as well because he looks awful today. Come on, boys. United, great ball in the... Oh, 6-yard box cleared away. Corner for United. Voot continues at Cam, says Rajat V. Veghorst up top, Bruno right. Sabitser's a bit of a fanny running around with gloves on, Piggy, says the Cake Cadet. He's a big lad, isn't he, Sabitzer? I mean, is it even cold, mate? I mean, I'm not in the UK right now. It's the 19th of Feb. It's in Manchester. I'm guessing it is pretty cold right now, actually. What's the temperature in Manchester, Cake Cadet? You're there. What's the temperature, mate? 5 degrees? I mean, that's not really glove weather, is it? Especially when you're running around. Fair enough if it's -2, get the old gloves out. But I'm with you, bud. Like 5 degrees, 10 degrees, you don't need gloves. He wears gloves a lot, says Mark Wallace. -9, says Dale Walker. You what? Bruno Fernandes goes down easy there. Throw in for Leicester. Yeah, Mark Wallace, he wears gloves a lot, doesn't he? It's just some people like to do that. Like Casemiro wears gloves as well, doesn't he? Do you know what? It's like some people, they just get cold hands. You know, I wouldn't say Casemiro's not hard. Casemiro is a bit of a, he's a tough boy, but he likes to wear a pair of gloves when it's cold, you know? Dewsbury Hall has been given a yellow card there for a vicious tackle. True, Mac Winnett. Sabitzer's from Austria. It's all snow and mountains. Yeah, true. You think he'd be used to it. Luan says it's glove weather for someone who's not used to it. Yeah, I mean, you think Sabitzer would be used to it being from there. You're right. Chris Koo, thank you for the £5 super chat, man. He says Newcastle goalkeeper situation is mad. Pope banned. Dubravka can't play, but if we win, Dubravka gets a medal still. And a debut for a former Liverpool keeper. It's brilliant, isn't it, Chris Koo? Let's just hope Karius does what he did in that Champions League final that time for Liverpool and proper shits it. But that is hilarious. And Dubravka gets a medal if we win it. It's so bizarre. Thank you so much, Chris Koo. Let's get a coo. Great ball in, great header. Oh, hits the crossbar. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Martinez, the butcher, almost makes it 2-0. He's just hit the crossbar. It's a great header. Very good free kick. Luke Shaw whips in a fantastic ball to the back post. Oh, Martinez with a wicked header, but it's just rattled the crossbar and gone away. So unlucky that, man. That's so unlucky. That was a ridiculously good attempt. Just hits the crossbar and bounces away. Thank you, Chris Koo. Yeah, Gungshi says nearly Leacher. Very close. So close as Mark Wallace. Ooh. Gungshi, what are your loins saying today, mate? Cassie loves a dirty slide tackle. He does, but you know, you need a bit of somebody with a bit of aggression. You do. Simon Warner says 2 big matches to come. Barcelona trip to Wembley. Are you watching Arsenal? Simon Warner, thank you. Yeah, thank you, bud. I know we're in a really good spell right now. We're still in all competitions. You're right. Game against Barca and a game in a cup final to look forward to against Newcastle next weekend as well. Stunning. I do FPL, but I haven't checked it since the start of the season, Timo. You can check my community page, though, if you want to join the Premier League fantasy group, but it's probably a bit late now, but you can join it. G-Wolf United Gaming says, my loins says 3-0 to United. Go on, G-Wolf, my son. Get those wolfy loins out. What? forget that. Oh, chance for United again. Cleared away now by Ward. Back into the back stick. Volley first time by Bruno. Headed down by Sabitzer. Oh, man. United start this second half positive. 5 minutes in. Leacher wins it back. Positive start this second half, guys. It seems like Ten Hag's got that Dutch hairdryer out and slapped around the fucking face with it at half time. Set it to hot and given them the old number 2 setting as well. You know? Because they seem to look a lot more committed here. Here's Fred now. Fred. Oh, Bruno tries the old dummy to no avail. Leicester getting peppered here, Ezio, yeah. Ten Hag's been kicking some ass, Dale. Namara Martha, what's with the sad face, Namara Martha? Jimmy Jones, I am feeling better. I'm still definitely not 100% at all. I felt very questionable when I woke up this morning, but I'm getting definitely over the worst of it, man. I've got 2 days left of antibiotics, of course. I might go and get a couple more days worth or whatever, depending on how I feel. But right now, I feel 10 times better than I did a few days ago. But still, I'm definitely not out the woods yet. But definitely much better, mate. I'd say I'm 80% now. You probably know by now, but it's 11 degrees there, says Kate Cadet. Man's wearing bloody gloves in 11 degrees. Are you serious? Fucking hell, bro. Sabitzer's committed a foul free kick for Leicester. Dude, they don't look like no little thin gloves either, man. They're just, the camera just panned in on Sabitzer, who committed a foul. He's shaking his fingers like this. Mate, he's got some fucking Arctic gloves on, this guy. Like some of those thin shillate ones. You know what I mean? What's he doing? Why is Sabitzer wearing really thick gloves? His hands must be sweaty as fuck, though, right? His hands must be seriously super sweaty, man. He's running around at 11 degrees temperature, wearing super thick winter gloves. What's the matter with this guy? He's cold, says Rajat. Didn't touch him, says Langy. I'm in Spain right now, Ian Knox. Hand allergy, don't be mean, says you are. Yeah, Casemiro next game, cool ruler. Yeah, he's definitely coming in. Sabitzer's a cat burglar, has to cover his fingerprints, says Matt Grinner. This is a terrible chance, by the way, folks. This is a very good opportunity for Leicester. I can just see James Maddison pinging in this top bins. This is perfect. You couldn't ask for a better position for a free kick if you're James. He's going to twat this in. Come on, De Gea. Maddison shoots. It hits the wall. Get it away. Maddison again. Yes, he's fluffed his rebound. Come on, hit the wall. Wall's done its job. Rashford now to close down Tete. He's been done, but Luke Shaw's in there to sweep up. Well done, Luke, and it's a throw-in for United. Well done. Simon says, Sabitzer not used to the Manx weather, get used to it. Gio says, leave the Austrian Zorro alone.
Get in there, my son.
Sabitzer ain't it, says must play. Sabitzer's a decent backup. Remember, he's not first choice once all of our players are fit. We had injury issues in January, which I'm really glad we got him. I do think he's a good option. He's a good player. I'd rather have him in there than Fred or McTominay, to be perfectly honest. And we've only seen a couple of games from him. Sabitzer does really well, in fact. Does really well. Sets us up on the right. No, it wasn't Sabitzer, actually. My bad. It was Weghorst. Weghorst did really well. Another slab. He tries an overhead kick, Weghorst. That just looked so bizarre. No wonder it went skied over the top of the crossbar. Weghorst did really well there. Look at that, though. He does well. Plays it down the right. Good play from Voot. And then he gets... Fred headers it back across goal, and Weghorst tries an overhead kick. But, man, oh man, Weghorst trying an overhead kick like that kind of looked like... kind of looked like the giant from Jack and the Beanstalk falling down from the top of Beanstalk when Jack goes to the bottom and chops it down with an axe. It really didn't look that. It didn't look that graceful, did it? You know, didn't look that graceful there from him. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of a Dutchman. Very cumbersome individual. He's a lamppost, is Aidan Feeney. He did well there, though. Ooh, cross-come shot there by Rashford. Goes well wide. OG says, rather have Bruno at 10 and Garnacho starting more. Oh, here comes Scott McTominay, guys. Watch out. McTominay's about. Oh, no. Oh, that's it, guys. That's it. Scott McTominay on. Hang on a sec. Start to flush the toilet, peeps, because now this is all going to go down the shitter. Fucking hell. Scott McTominay coming in does not fill with confidence, man. Fucking hell. Did someone score? No, nobody scored FJT. Still 1-0 to United. Fred coming off. Scotty too hot, he says, he's gonna do the worm. Berber says 1-1 incoming. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Come on there, United. Come on. We got the lead at the moment. We just need to be resolute here. Fred with an excellent ball in behind. Fred with an excellent ball. United. Rashford. Yes! Come on, get in there, Marcus Rashford. Come on, mate. He's unbelievable, mate. What a pass by Fred. He's only gone and done it again. Fred's totally redeemed himself, guys. He's literally been fucking awful in this game. Like, literally laughably bad. But look at that pass by Fred. It's an excellent ball in behind their backline, and Rashford's run onto it. The demon. He cannot be stopped. Oh, he's offside, is he? I don't know. He might be onside. He's offside, is he? He looks slightly offside in the replay. No. Oh, shit. It's a great finish by Rashford. I think they're going to give this offside. Yeah, he looks offside, guys. Oh, no. The VAR's checking it. Shit. That's a shame. That was a great ball by Fred, and it was a great run by Rashford. He's offside there, isn't he? Just. That's a shame, man. Oh, that's so unlucky. He's literally just a gnat's ball bag offside. But they are going to give it. They are not going to give it, I don't think. Oh, hang on a sec. He's onside, guys. They've given it. They're going to give it. Are they giving it or not? Are they giving it or not? Referee, what's his decision? Yes! Come on, guys, get in there, Marcus Rashford. There you go, the brace for the beast. Come on, the golden boot coming over to Manchester. Let's fucking go. Come on, boys. Yes! He's onside. Come on. Great assist by Fred as well. Look at that. That's a fantastic ball by Fred. Totally redeemed himself again. And Rashford, dude, mugs off the keeper. The keeper's had a shitter. He literally just starts to cry and poo his pants anytime he sees Rashford's bearing down on goal. And Rashford slotted it in. No messing around from Marcus Rashford. Come on, guys, get in there. 2-0. Man, that was a roller coaster of emotions right there. It literally looked offside initially, but then you see the man further down the line for Leicester, and yes, he's obviously playing him on. But get in there. Come on. Right, here comes McTominay on the pitch now. Who's he replacing? Fred? Yeah, he's replaced Fred. Mate, do you know what? Fred again, gashed today. Absolutely gashed today. But even though he's been gashed, he still had a hand in scoring us a goal and being effective there. Just like he did in the last game. So fair play to him. Fair play to him. But that was a bad display by Fred. I won't pretend. But it was a good pass there for that goal. It was insane. Oh, yes. By the way, guys, we're only 24 likes away from 300 likes. Let's get to 300 likes. Everyone who's in it, we've got 379 people watching. Smash that like button. It's free. Give us a boost up in the algorithm. And twat the subscribe button if you're new. We're very close to 70,000 subscribers. We're less than 100 people away. So you can do us a massive favour. We might even be able to get there today if you guys all subscribe. So if it's your first time here, twat the subscribe, click the like button, click the bell icon for notifications, and get involved with this legendary community around here. Definitely good squad management superstar. Hat-trick Rashford incoming, says G-Wolf. What a player, says Nas. Think he's just on a great decision, says Shaping Berber. Cake says Fred's a strange player, makes the shite passes, gives the ball away, but then makes the most insane pass at the same time. No, that was a wonderful pass, mate. Yes, it was very, very good. But it doesn't excuse his overall gash performance. But you're right. Yeah, you're right, Ramadi. He says Fred usually plays better second half. I mean, that's true. He needs to kick up the arse at half time every game by Ten Hag. Ten Hag gets the old Dutch clog out and sets it to fucking 9. And then just takes it to Fred's arse at half time. And then he comes out and plays the right second half. Luke Shaw's got a bit of a limp. Shaw's down, yeah, Luan. He's got like he's just hopping around. I hope he's okay. Get in there, guys. Though this is decent signs at United. This because we haven't been very good today, and we have had to rotate. Well, not had to, but we have rotated today. This is nowhere near our strongest side, and Leicester looked pretty decent in our first half, but we are now completely on top. Ten Hag's adjusted things at half-time. He's now made a couple of early changes. I love Ten Hag's in-game management compared to the previous few managers we've had. His in-game management is fantastic, actually. He's got it wrong a couple of times. He's only human, but most of the time he's making proactive decisions early, which is very, very admirable, you know. I like the fact that he's prepared to set his stall out properly. Go on then, boys. Yes, 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 yes. Sancho! Come on! Get in there, guys. He's fucking done you. Let's go. Jadon Sancho with the goal, mate. Come on, Sancho off the bench. In-game management of Ten Hag's through the fucking roof, mate. Come on. He identifies the issues, identifies the vulnerabilities, identifies the players who are not quite performing 100%, makes the proactive changes, and these lads are coming on and doing the business. Get in there, Jadon. Looking lovely stuff. Sabitzer in the build-up. Rashford's going to get the assist as well. What an incredible game by Marcus. Oh, no, he's not. Sorry. It's back across from Bruno Fernandes. Is it Bruno again? It is Bruno Fernandes with a wicked pass back. My goodness me. You've got to say, Bruno has just been impeccable with his final ball today. It's been excellent. It's won back in the midfield by the Leacher, Butcher, Martinez, Sabitzer in the build-up, Rashford in the build-up, over to Bruno on the right side, who pings it back inside to Sancho for the tap-in. It's a fucking wonderfully worked goal by United. Come on! Get in there, everybody. A fucking lovely goal. Oh, yes, 3-0. Well, that's it, guys. It's game over. It's game over. Game over. Daft Scottish Devil, thank you for the super chat, mate. Sorry I missed it. Hang on a sec. Let me catch up, guys. Hang on. Let me update the score there. Fucking unbelievable, eh? What a game. What a game from United this has turned out to be. Thank you so much for the super chat there, my son. It's Daft Scottish Devil. He says, you are our Rashford, our only Rashford. You make us happy when skies are grey. When it gets boring, you keep on scoring. So please don't take our Rashford away. Mate, that's disrespectful to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, yeah? You know? That's disrespectful to Ollie. Nah, thank you so much for getting that in there, Darth Scottish Devil, you legend. Come on. He's doing all right, isn't he? Get in there, Gungshi. Get in there, HB Gaming. And then Langy86 says, top of the league. We're coming for you. Damn right, Langy86. Thank you, Langy, for the super chat there, you legend. Let's get some Sues in there for Langy. And also Darth Scottish Devil. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We got a highlighted member comment from Gaz Newton. He's been a member 30 months. Hashtag 30. That's a long time. Thank you, Gaz Newton, seriously, for being a member and supporting this show for 30 months. He says, what a game. I'm glad to see you well again, Pig. Thank you, Gaz Newton. Much love, man. Thank you so much for that. And thank you very much indeed for being a long time member. True legend, Mr. Newton. Oh, yes, Isaac's descendant. Thank you so much. Yeah, Primot pilot on. Maria Steer says, come on, Veggie. No mercy, let's get another. Simon Warner, thanks for the £2 super chat. He says, game, set, and 3 more points. City getting worried. Oh, yes. Breathing down their necks now. Winning breeds winning. The Ten Hag era is well and truly begun, is underway, and we're just getting stronger. Even when we don't look fantastic, we're dominating teams now. He has just completely transformed the mentality at this club. What a legend. What an absolute legend Ten Hag is. Seriously. Well, we won't use that word just yet, but you know what I mean? He literally cannot be doing any more. He can't do any more. He's up against the Glazer shithouses, potential sale of the club. Came in trying to mop up after a really shite season last season. Changes of managers twice. And he's had to come in and work with the squad he's got. He has bought some players in, but it's not like he's had unlimited funds to be able to go and do the job. You know, look at what Potter's doing at Chelsea and then compare that with what Ten Hag's doing at United. Ten Hag's doing incredible things. Thank you, Simon Warner. I appreciate you, my man. Yeah, it's in the bag, Pascal. Fact, says Langy86. Oh, Matty Norton, thanks for the super chat. He says, Ten Hag's at the wheel. Tell me how good does it feel? Get in there, my son. It feels fantastic. We've got Cassie and somebody else and Fred. Marcus Rashford, he'll keep scoring till he's dead. Matt Norton, thank you so much. It feels insane. It feels literally insane what's happening at the moment. We're finally getting back to our winning ways and hopefully winning trophies. We are in 4 competitions this year. We've got a trophy to contend at the next weekend. And who knows, we might be in a title challenge this season. Shazad Ahmed, thank you for getting in. Shazad, how are you today? You absolute long-time legend. Dude, 26 in the chat for Shazad Ahmed. How are you getting on, Shazad? Great to see you, bro. What's cooking? Bald is beautiful. Bald is beautiful. When in the case of Ten Hag, it really is. You know, bald is very beautiful for Ten Hag. It just suits him. He looks like a Dutch Stone Cold Steve Austin. Give me a hell yeah in the live chat. And that's the bottom line. Because Dutch Ten Hag said so. What? Man, he's seriously seriously just... I've just got no words for the guy. Never have thought it would have gone this good. Put it that way, in his first season. Never have thought it would have gone quite this good. Look, we're not top of the league, but it's impossible for United to be top of the league, I think, this season at the moment with how bad we were just at the start of the year. Or the start of the season, I should say. He's transformed us since those first couple of losses. Wow, he's laid the smackdown on those melts. Pigmate, scoreline is like Fruad, says Jonathan Gallagher. What do you mean? Do you mean fraud? Jonathan Gallagher, what do you mean, bud? What do you mean the scoreline's like a fraud? What does that mean? What are you talking about, Jonathan Gallagher, mate? It's 3-0. The score doesn't lie. So we've put the ball in the back of the net 3 times, and they've put the ball in the back of the net 0 times. What's fraudulent about that, mate? You know what I mean? Football is a game of putting the ball in the back of the net. It's not a game of, who creates the most chances. David De Gea is our goalkeeper to stop them from scoring. Their strikers on the pitch to score. They failed to score. David De Gea's denied them scoring. Our strikers, our players, have put the ball in the back of the net, mate. That's football, lad. Take your chances or forever hold your peace. And I'm sorry to say, Jonathan, you're talking guff, lad. Come on. Enjoy it, my son. Matty Norton, thanks for another super chat. Matt Norton, bud. He says, with Rashford and Casemiro and the magic at their feet, there's no competition in the English Premier League as the Reds go marching on. Matt Norton, thank you, lad. Come on. Yes, sirree. Good times are back again. Good times are back again. And I think, well, with new owners, crikey, goodness knows what we're going to be like next season. Yeah, Shazza says, whoever next owners, Ten Hag will be having a party. Definitely, yeah. God, imagine what's going to happen after we've had a summer transfer window and Ten Hag's had more time to actually work and develop his squad and his players. Wan-Bissaka's come on the pitch, by the way. I'm guessing Dallow's just been taken off. And Anthony Elanga on as well for Rashford. Rashford taken off the pitch, guys. What a performance by Rashford. Arguably man of the match. So, oh no, sorry, it's Luke Shaw who's come off, not Dallow, my bad. Oh, we got another good chance. We're in behind the defence, mate. Go on, my son. Sancho! Oh, no, fluffed his chance. Oh, Sancho, he's already scored. It should have been a brace for Sancho as well. Keeper's made a good save. Ward, it's not the best first opportunity for Sancho. Look at this pass through, though. Who's played the pass? Is it Scott McTominay? I don't know, but whoever's played the pass, it's a magnificent one. Jadon Sancho is tasked with finishing that off, and he doesn't do it, unfortunately. Just a little bit of panic, maybe. Oh, it's a really good slide challenge in by Face at the back there, who just slides in to deny him. And then Sancho gets a rebound and it's just spooned it over the top. That's a shame. That should have been 4-0 right there. Should have been 4-0. Thank you, Matty Norton, by the way, for that super chat, my son. And also, Diang Sham, what's going on, mate? How are you? He's got his member comment in there. He's been a member for 7 months. Let's get a #7 in there for Diang Sham. Welcome in, bud. How's you today? G-Wolf says, oh my God, some people never happy. I mean, I know. Rash Bape says, Vutinator. Yeah, Sheikh bin Berber. This because he changed the game early, Piggy. Yeah, I'm with you, pal. Totally with you. He's identified some of the issues in that first half. He's made early changes in the second half, even making a change at halftime by bringing Sancho on for Garnacho. Who scores? Sancho. And it's just like totally effective what he's done in this game in terms of in-game management. Sonic Onyx says, Jonathan Gallagher is right, Piggo. No, he's not. It's not how football works. You know, and plus Leicester have been crap for this second half, mate. What are you talking about? They were good at the start of the game. That's ages ago now, bud. It's been all Man United. Oh, we almost scored again. We're peppering him now. Weghorst header just wide. We're peppering him now, mate. It's a game of 90 minutes, bud, not 25. Who cares if they dominate us for the first time? They're always going to run themselves into the ground the first part of the game, man. They're counter-attacking side. You know, they're always going to do that. Now they're tired. Now we're exploiting them. Ten Hag's made the changes. This is football. This ain't no fucking knitting group. This is football, mate. And in order to win a game of football, you've got to convert your chances. They haven't done. We have. There's nothing fraudulent about this scoreline whatsoever. If anything, now it's completely justified. We're battering them. Hey, thank you for subscribing there, Senator Sons. Nice one. If you guys are new like Senator Sons, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe. Get yourself in here. We are nearly at 70,000 subscribers. I just want to tell you one more time to subscribe because we're almost there. We just need about 18 more people, 80 more, and we are at 70,000 subscribers on YouTube. So help us out, guys, to get to the massive 70. Wan-Bissaka, great ball, Weghorst. Oh, should have been, man. Weghorst, you complete gangly giraffe of a man. How's he not got a better connection with that? Wan-Bissaka does brilliantly. We're all over them now. This should be a bloody cricket score. Never mind a fraudulent scoreline. We could be 5-0 up here now at this stage of the game. 72 minutes in. We're battering them. This is United all second half long. Ten Hag's assessed that he's made the changes and we're dominating them, mate. Enjoy it because this is absolutely silky stuff in this second half by United. Peppering them, man. Goodness me. Dutch Christ, thank you for the £5 super chat, Dutch Christ. Let's go. He says Rashnaldo, Sancho the man, bro, and the Portuguese Magnifico, Bruno. Dutch slab up front, F that striker Maguire. Thank you so much, Dutch Christ, for being in the chat as always and getting your raw £5 super chat in there. Let's get a sue in there for him. Mate, I like your style, Dutch Christ. Things are coming together. I love it when a plan comes together, you know? Yes, attack, Shazad Ahmed. How can anybody say we don't deserve to be 3-0 up in this game now, though? I mean, the first goal was definitely against a run of play. But beyond that, after that, it's all United, bud. It's all United. Hopefully Spurs lose. Yes, Shazad. Go get their throats, says Berber. Liverpool next in the league. Gary Finnegan, Tuffy, eh? That's a huge game, actually, for our title hopes. Dean M, I know, it's beautiful. Leicester falling to pieces, says Matt Gwynner. Pure domination, says Ed Explains. They smashed Brenda's boys second half. Yeah, this is a second half domination. Big time. I understand the frustration from the first half. At halftime, I said the same. Like it was not a good display in the first half. We were struggling in midfield to play it out properly. We couldn't keep hold of it as good as we would have liked. Defensively looked a little bit disorganised, but now it's 73 minutes into the game, and that couldn't be further from the case. We are dominating, we're creating, we're cutting them open, we're attacking, we're totally in control. It's 3-0. So football's a game of 2 halves. Don't judge it in one half. That's a foolish thing to do. Yeah, Jaden could have had a couple, couldn't he? There, Rajat. True. Liverpool sinking ship will pace them, says Primot. They did us a favour yesterday, actually, in terms of just guaranteeing us or helping us cement that top 4. Oh, Jamie Vardy's coming on. But they did us a favour yesterday, didn't they? You agree, Primot, says Shazza. What did Primot say? Liverpool are sinking ship. Oh, yes. Martial's not on Chris Koo, I don't believe. Project Studios, thank you for the $1.99 super sticker. Guys, let's get a love heart in there for him. He says, wait for it. What are we waiting for, Project Studios? Thank you so much for the super sticker there, you legend. And thank you, everybody. There's been loads of super chats today. Thanks, guys, for getting your thoughts and opinions in and going in there raw on the old donation train. Go on, United. Come on, United. Yes, boys. Oh, heavy touch. There's been some real great performances from some of these individuals today in the team. I mean, today, just in general, obviously we're 3-0 up. It's been a good team performance, apart from the first sort of half an hour. But since then, completely dominant. But individually, let's just talk about some of the prospects for, say, man of the match. There's still 15 minutes left, but look, De Gea deserves a massive bit of credit for his early couple of saves in the game. This game's totally different if he doesn't make a couple of worldies. Rashford, goodness me, I mean, crikey, what a match winner, 2 goals, had a hand in the other goal as well, just formidable. I think we've got to look at Martinez has had a very impressive game at the back, Luke Shaw, and how about, I'm tempted to give my man of the match today, though, to somebody who's not scored a goal, but has just been influential, which is the Portuguese Magnifico, Bruno Fernandes. Because it's not all about scoring. He's actually just cut them open, sived them open 3-4 times, and he's helping us to, his passing's been insane. So I'm going to say Bruno man of the match at the moment as things stand. What do you guys think? Let's see. Oh, yes, Rashford, man of the match, says Sonic Asylum. Bruno, Rashford or Dave, says Bin Berber. Hard to disagree, says OG. Bruno's been good, says Gungshi. Dallo shifted over to the left back, says Rajat. Yeah, Luke Shaw was replaced by Wan-Bissaka. Maybe Bruno, says Chris Koo. Kane, says Bruno. Rashford, says Langy. Gungshi agreed, says Solitude. Big Bear thinks we're going to win the final. Bruno, says Ezio. De Gea, says Jonathan Gallagher. Bruno, says... Bruno, good call, says Gungshi. De Gea, says Luan. De Gea, says Pascal Charlton. These are all good calls. Rashford's a great call. De Gea's a great call. But I'm going to give mine at the moment to Bruno because he has done pretty incredible passes today, which have been the difference maker. Rashi for super striker. Only thing missing is a cape, says Simon. Patricia O'Driscoll thinks De Gea. Nice one, dudes. Nice one. Thanks for getting your man of the match votes in. Yes, mate. Sabitzer, definitely a good player to have around. Remember, our first choice is Casemiro and Eriksen, but Sabitzer is Just a much more solid player to come in than the likes of McTominay or Fred, but just happy to have him in there. He's had a very good second half, Sabitzer. Here he is now. Sancho, McTominay. So Sancho does really well there to keep hold of it. Sancho's looking lively. Plays it to the right. Back to Sancho. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Sancho does really well to keep it. Yes, back to Wan-Bissaka. Sancho now. Wan-Bissaka. Sancho. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, and it's just broken down with Bruno Fernandes this time, who's played a sloppy pass. Rashi by a gooch hair, says Primo. Oh, fair enough. I mean, look, you can't deny Rashford's couple of finishes is also a big reason why we've won this game. Just looks so dangerous. Guys, we've got 325 likes on the stream. Thanks, everyone, for dropping that like button. That is a metric for success on YouTube, apparently. So please hit the thumbs up button and help us out, guys. Twat that like. Let's see if we can get 350. Charlie McCourt, what's happening, says, United have been on form, but I support Millwall. Come on, you. Well, fair enough, Charlie McCourt. Somebody's got to, don't they? Somebody's got to. So, Charlie McCourt, are you the kind of guy to stomp on someone's face? Oh, Millwall fans not got the best reputation, have they? Now, fair play to you, mate. Welcome in, welcome in. Kobbie Mainoo's coming on, Gungshi. Look at that. Sabitzer, well played, Sabitzer. He's done well, he's done well. Definitely Bin Burberry says the fact we can't decide man of the match shows how good we are at the moment. That's progress. So true, yeah. Multiple good performers, multiple. Kobbie Mainoo, come on, Kobbie. Number 73. Let's go, Kobbie Mainoo. Let's get some love in there for Kobbie Mainoo. Let's hope he has a great game. Casemiro, man of the match, even though he's not playing, says Dutch Christ. Nah, we don't need old Truffle House rules you are at Anfield. We'll probably smash them up. They're not that good this season, bud. And we are actually very dangerous. Look at us on the road in the new camp, I'm not afraid of Liverpool anymore. A couple of years ago, yeah, we were not good. And they were very good. Now the tables have turned, baby. The tables have turned. And Jurgen Klopp has been left with a bit of fucking Scouse kebab dangling from his fucking mouth. He looks like a right state. He's having a mare. I'm not afraid of Liverpool whatsoever right now. They better be afraid of us, though. Yeah, nobody wants to play us right now, Bourbon. Nobody. Who would want to play us? I mean, we're just formidable. Ilanga tries to speed away. He is caught, though. It's going to be a throw into United near the halfway line. Alexander Johnson says, we should sign Osterman or Mbappe. We'd snap teams even more. Spot on, agreed. If we get new owners like Dubai owners. Sorry, not Dubai owners. Qatar owners. And we've got hundreds of, millions to spend at every window. Then, yeah, just go and get Mbappe, go and get Bellingham. Next thing you know, we're the best team in the world. I think we've got one of the greatest coaches around. If we had one of the greatest squads, I think it's a formality. So I'm with you, bud. Go and get Mbappe. We could be the world's greatest team again. Rajat says, hard time talk by Brendan. Do your job. Average Gamer Billy says, you already spend billions. Yeah, but not spending it well, though. It's not just about spending it either. You want to spend it well, i.e. on top players like Mbappe, like Bellingham. We spent £80 million on Harry Maguire, bud. It's not just about spending it. You got to spend it on the right players and get world-class players if you're going to get players. So, that's what I'm saying. It's like we need a few players now, but they need to be the right players. They need to be world-class. We don't just want to go get some random melt like Weghorst and cheap out and get a Poundland jobby in like we did in January. And with new owners, hopefully we're going to actually go and get exactly what we need. That's hopefully what we're going to do. Yeah, Pascal showing 5 new players where we are in our best days. I reckon 3. Honestly, think 3. All of a sudden, we've got depth in the defence. So we've got Martinez and Varane first choice, Luke Shaw can come in and deputise. You've still got Lindelof and Maguire. Chance for Leicester goes wide. It's a corner for them. We probably do need another centre-back, though. Get rid of Maguire and sign another centre-back, like Jurriën Timber or somebody. Then the midfield, I think if we went and got, say, Jude Bellingham, Eriksen slips down a little bit in the pecking order, but gives us great depth. We've got Eriksen, potentially Sabitzer as well. We might end up making that permanent. Who knows? We'll see. McTominay and Fred are still there. One of those will go. Probably McTominay will be sold. But then you've got Bellingham and Casemiro in the midfield, which sounds amazing for a while. Then on in the wing positions, we're pretty good there. Anthony's not in at the moment. Actually, he's unfit, but he's going to have a bright future. I think people like to slag him off because of his price tag, and he's not been amazing, but he's still young. I think he's going to have a bright future. Sancho's starting to he's come back and starting to put it together a little bit now. Rashford's insane. Garnacho's a future Messi, and then it's just really the striker position where we don't have any depth whatsoever at the moment. Martial's an injury-prone melt. Weghorst is a Poundland merchant. He's gash. No disrespect. He's done all right today, actually. Number 10, he's done fine. But he's still not top tier. Once you got a top-tier midfielder in there to go alongside top-tier Casemiro, a top-tier goal scorer to get you top-tier goals, man, I don't see how there's any stopping United. I don't see how there's any stopping us. You have similar dreams, but they aren't of footballers as first-class gamer. And what's that in aid of? Ted Zavala, how are you? Fitness Balance says Kane, Bellingham, De Jong, and a worldy right back, says Fitness Balance. Okay. You don't want Mbappe. Well, there's not all positives with Mbappe, but I do believe he's about the best sort of, goal scorer, striker, forward, number 9 type player that we could go and get technically. That we could go and get. So, plus he's versatile. He can play on the wing. You can play him as striker, but we want him. I'd have him at striker, just scoring the goals. But why not? Smash a 1 if you take Kylian Mbappe. Smash a 2 if you don't think he's good for United because maybe he's a bit of a prima donna melt or whatnot. Super chat. Super chat. It's a super chat here from London is Blue. He says, Don, glad you're okay. When you coming back to FIFA? It's probably going to be next week now, London is Blue, bro. Yeah, next week when I'm home. It's tough to do it here because I'm like in a hotel and stuff, and I do late night FIFA. Unless I did an earlier one. It's probably going to be next week now, London is Blue. But it is coming back so soon. And London is Blue, can we all just get a second to laugh at this guy's name? London is Blue? You what? The only way London is blue is you're feeling blue. Do you know what I mean? You're feeling down in the dumps. That's why London's blue for you, bud. London most definitely ain't blue, though, is it? Because Chelsea are fucking mid-table shite right now, bud. They're proper awful. Let's just laugh at your name. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Lots of 1s coming in, a few 2s, though. Some people really do not want Mbappe. Maybe, I guess he's the sort of individual that could upset the apple cart a little bit, maybe. You take Maddison at United? I would as well, must play. Yeah, I'm with you. Good player. Van Bissaka deserves another season at United. Spot on, agree with you, K Cadet. He's earned it now, hasn't he? He was always great under Ollie anyway. It was easy to think of him being finished because he had a bad time of it end of last season. And stylistically, we want somebody who could actually go forward and pass and stuff like that. And he wasn't that sort of player. But just recently, Ten Hag's worked wonders with him as well. Just recently. But I never had a problem with Wan-Bissaka, even under Ollie or anyone. He was fantastic defensively. But it's about having the overall package. And the argument was that, well, with an attacking side, with wing-backs going forward and that sort of stuff. Chance for United! Weghorst! Oh, no! Oh, come on, bud! Come on, bud! You're not going to get an easier chance than that, are you, bud? Oh, my goodness me! Fucking hell! Oh, was that Weghorst? That was a fucking awful finish. Keeper's made an easy save. Weghorst is just not clinical, man. He's just not clinical. That should be taken 9 times out of 10 from a top-tier striker there. Weghorst chested down. Weghorst, frustrating. He's got to bury that. And he doesn't. Hey, what's going on? You are going to Brazil. Thanks for the super chat, mate. He says, where's Casemiro? So Casemiro's he's not in the matchday squad today. Essentially, he's being saved for the Barcelona game. You saw what a fantastic performance he had against them last time. He relishes the opportunity of playing against those scummers, obviously as an ex-Madridster. So I think we're just saving him. So he's 100% in that game. We're going to unleash him. Same goes for Rafael Varane. Same situation. So you've got to say Ten Hag again is squad management incredible, because questionable team lineup today, but the game is 2 minutes left and it's 3-0 to United. So jobs are good, and we've rotated the squad and still managed to win and get a clean sheet at the moment. And now for the next game on Thursday, we've got Casemiro 100% ready to go. Varane 100%, no injury issues, ready to go. Like Ten Hag's genius, mate. Genius. Yeah, Kinkichi, I know. He needs a lot of chances. Weghorst does well, though, there. Good pass. Jadon Sancho. Back to Bruno. Ooh, nice bit of play. We're starting to turn on the style. Daft Scottish Devil. This has been an excellent second half of pure domination and chance creation. Daft Scottish Devil, thank you very much for another super chat. Guys, what are we doing? We got to get a roar emoji in there for Daft Scottish Devil. He's going absolutely ham in here. By the way, thank you to JLeo UG for subscribing to the channel, guys. If you guys are new, hit the subscribe button, please. We're nearly at 70k. 70k subs. We're going to get there soon. Daft Scottish Devil, thank you so much. He says we should sign Osimhen and bring Greenwood back next season. Then we'll have depth up front. Oh, fucking hell. The Greenwood debate. Well, I just don't really like Mason Greenwood based on that audio clip. Maybe it's not enough to write off a human being over, but me personally, I think he seems like a proper scumbag. Do I really want that guy at the top of the pitch? I'm going to go ahead and say no, I don't really. But in terms of his footballing ability, goodness me, imagine if we had Greenwood in this squad right now this season. We'd be fine. I feel like he was on track to be one of a really great goal scoring option for us. Number 9. I know he was playing in the wings for us, but I feel like his future lied at number 9. But now I don't really feel like that, unfortunately. He's done himself dirty, man. It's hard to really, I don't know, it's just hard to really see what happens with Mason in the future. It's hard to want him back in the team. He's a much better player than all of the other striking options we've got, though, even at his age. He's a much better player than them. But it's just a bit of a tricky situation, man. It's not, he doesn't seem like a very nice guy, does he? Solitude Guard says he's a nasty lad. There you go, Tropical Palm Tree. So, look, he wasn't guilty. He wasn't found guilty. People keep saying, oh, innocent until proven guilty. He wasn't found guilty, but he also wasn't found innocent. I keep telling people that. It's just that they didn't have enough of a case against him in the end because witnesses dropped out and stuff. And what does that actually mean? What witnesses? Isn't there only one proper witness? Do you know what I mean? I don't really understand how it works, but is there only one proper witness? No? Like, nobody else was in the room telling knock-knock jokes, I don't think, when that recording was being made, I don't think. So isn't there any... I don't really understand what that means. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's not sully this good game with that topic. Leicester have to go back to the thing. Yes, Usman, please do not put fake scores in the live chat. Mods, please time out any fake scorers. So please don't put any fake scores in there. If you've been warned and then you keep putting them in there, you're just going to get timed out every time. So please don't do that. We've just hit 350 likes, by the way, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for hitting that thumbs up button, guys. 350. Can we smash the mighty 400? Keep hitting the likes. Yes, Big Bear. The glory days are back. Easy stuff. Easy stuff. Sensational stuff, says Kinkichi. We got a few minutes left of the game. Callum says it means Mason is back with his Mrs. Big. Fuck him, GGMU. It's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough one. Sorry, Matt Norton. I missed your super chat, lad. Sorry, bro. Matty Norton, let's see what he says. He says, Rashford has more goals this season by himself than the whole Chelsea team has. Is that true? That's insane. 24 goals in all comps versus 23 for Chelsea. Come on, are you serious? That's fucking awesome. Mate, Chelsea well and truly in the shitter. Never mind the mud. They've been put into the mud. They were in the mud. Now they've had a torrential downpour on top of their heads, and they've been washed down into the fucking sewer now. They're full on in the shit. Chelsea are they? Rashford's got more goals single-handedly than their whole team in all competitions. What? Oh man, that is just absolutely amazing. Ooh, floated to the back post. We've only got 20 seconds left of stoppage time. Aaron says we've got 14 retweets. Thank you to every single one of the legends out there who's retweeted the show. That does help us out a lot. Thanks, guys. Make sure you give us a follow on Flying Pig United on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. Yeah, Chelsea's so deep in the sewer, they're signing the Ninja Turtles, says Sheikh bin Berber. I thought we were getting Kylian Mbappe, mate. Mark Wallace says, hell yeah. That's the end of the game, guys. Come on, get in there. It's the full-time whistle. Come on, let's be having you. United have done the business. We smashed up Brendan Todger's Leicester shitty like they weren't nothing, mate. We've crushed them like a bag of fucking Walker's cheese and onions, bro. They're done. Stick a fucking fork at them. They've been done. And United on the ascendancy. We're rising like a phoenix from the flames, like a phoenix from the ashes. Eric Ten Hag, the pilot of the next however many years' success. I'm getting excited. I'm seriously starting to feel like we're in a full-on title challenge this season. We're in 4 competitions: FA Cup, League Cup, Europa League, and the Premier League, and we've got a chance of winning all of them, guys. Why not, eh? Arsene Hollands are notorious bottle melts. City are not the same City as previous seasons. They've got to slip up in them, and they will slip up. United growing. We're growing. We're growing with every single game. And Eric Ten Hag, the bald maestro legend himself, has got the nous for the job. He's making key changes in game which are having positive impacts. Today, again, it's another masterclass of in-game management from the Don. We were, up at half-time, perhaps against the run of play. It was not a good first-half performance. But it's night and day again. Ten Hag's made those tweaks at half-time. He's brought Sancho on at half-time. He's made substitutions early in the game which have impacted the game and changed the game for the good. And we've gone and battered them in the second half. I mean, okay, just as bad as that first-half performance was, which it was, even though we were 1-0 up, we were sloppy. Fred giving it away, a little bit ropey at the back, disorganised. Leicester definitely on the front foot for a good 30 minutes of that first half. But it all doesn't count for anything because it's a 90-minute game. And at half-time, the switch was turned on by Eric Ten Hag. We made the changes, the mentality's changed, and we've absolutely taken them to the fucking cleaners, guys, and put them to the sword in that second half. What a great second half performance. Like, an amazing performance. So in the first half, I think I said the display at half time is about a 4 out of 10. It was pretty poor, lackluster. But as far as the second half performance goes, it's a 9 out of 10. It was a fantastic, dominant, creative, attacking display. Attack. Having our wicked way with them. Get in there, Eric Ten Hag. What more do you want from this man and the lads? So we keep winning. It's another clean sheet. It's another dominant display overall. And he's done it whilst rotating the team heavily. We've had Lindelof coming in there. Fred's had to start the game with Sabitzer in the middle, which looked vulnerable, but we've still gone on to win it and get a clean sheet. And now we've got fresh legs for the next game against Barcelona with Varane and Casemiro all going to be 100%. It's genius management, genius squad management by Ten Hag. Not been excited about any manager as I have been about Eric Ten Hag since we had fucking Sir Alex Ferguson in the club. That is how exciting times are at the moment with Eric Ten Hag here. And with new owners, with new backing in the summer, next year we're going to be absolutely unstoppable. Next year we're unstoppable, guys. So, goodness me, what a display, what a game. Suck it, Leicester City. Have some of that, you absolute bunch of melts. You know what I'm saying? You've been done. Brendan Todgers. Have some of that, my son. Fucking Iheanacho, mate. Who else is from Leicester, guys? Fucking, Jamie Vardy, mate. Gary fucking Lineker. Mark Selby, the snooker player. Your lads have taken one hell of a beating today. You've been done. Awesome game for United. Let's talk about some of the individuals real quick because there's so many great performances in there. Yes, the team performance was majestic in general overall. First half was a bit shoddy. Second half was unbelievably good. But the individuals that have changed that game and won the game for us, I want to praise a whole lot of people here because they deserve it. David De Gea initially makes a couple of great saves in that first half. Without those, we could have changed the whole game. So fantastic display again by Big Dave. I think you've got to give a massive amount of credit to Rashford once again for his couple of goals and just being so confident in front of goal and a match winner, a goal scorer. Marcus Rashford's undeniable right now. He's scored more goals than Chelsea's whole team has this season in all competitions. That's the sort of measure of the man. Rashford's undeniable right now. Bruno Fernandes back to his very best today, pulling all the strings, creating all the chances, fantastic passing from him in the final third when it matters. He's just about going to squeeze my man of the match. It could have easily gone to many people, but I feel like Bruno was super influential today, and you can't really ask any more for somebody who, who's not scored to have that much of an influence on the game. He's done brilliantly. So he's going to get my man of the match, but it could have easily gone to Rashford. It could have easily gone to De Gea. And you've got to say Sancho, when he's come on, second half, very lively, very excellent second half from him. Sabitzer grew into the game brilliantly. There were some concerning performances in there, sure. But overall, it's brilliant. Overall, it's absolutely great. Loads of players have performed today. The team's done really well. Ten Hag's just done the right sort of in-game management to get the job done 100% professionally and well. He's mugged off Brendan Rodgers in the process, and we have, we have won the game easily in the end. So get in there, my son. Man of the match is a tough one to call. Get your votes and opinions in there in the live chat, but I am going to give it to Bruno Fernandes. Man of the match, Portuguese Magnifico, Fantastico. And then also, De Gea and Rashford, definitely worthy shouts as well. Guys, let's get... I've just got a couple of super chats here, man. We've got a super chat here from Matt Norton. Thank you, Matt Norton. Says, Erik ten Hag taking care of Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Sancho to get them back into proper form has been spectacular. So much brilliant from him. World-class manager. Damn right, dude. I mean, not just Wan-Bissaka and Sancho. Like you say, his squad management, the in-game management of most of the players. Sorry, not in-game management. His season management of most of these players since he's been here. Most of the players we've got are better than they were last season. I can only think of maybe one or two who are sort of not any better than they were last season. And that's usually because they're not really playing people like Slabber Maguire and stuff. Everyone else, Rashford's gone from being Mr. Zero to Mr. Billy Big Bollocks hero himself. Like, he is now the best player in the world, currently. Am I getting ahead of myself there? I don't know. Based on form, though. So I heard before the game that he was the player since the World Cup. So after the World Cup finished, since everyone's come back from the World Cup, he's the player in Europe who scored the most goals post-World Cup in Europe. So does that not make him the best player in Europe right now? I think it does. I think it does. That's the change that Ten Hag has managed to get out of some of these players in the team. Luke Shaw's incredible again after a gash season. Wan-Bissaka and Dalot were gashed last year. Now they're very good. Like, he's definitely changed players' fortunes with whatever him and his coaching staff are doing. He's a mad one, isn't he? Let's get a hashtag ECH for president in the chat. Daft Scottish Devil, thanks for your super chat. He says, Man City and Arsenal, what are you going to do when Man United and Ten Hag mania come and overtake you, brother? What you gonna do? Ten Hag mania. Oh, I might have to get a cheeky little shirt design done of Ten Hag mania, but I like that. I like that a lot. Ten Hag mania, mate, in the Hulkamania style. I think I'm gonna have to get merch. Tom Scottish Devil, I like it. Thank you so much for the super chat there. Jassy Singh, thank you, Jassy Singh, for another super chat as well. He says, you see Messi's free kick? Ronaldo could never, says Jassy Singh. You know what? I haven't seen Messi's free kick, to be honest with you, Jassy Singh. And you say Ronaldo's could never. Pull your tongue out of Lionel's arse, mate. Have you never seen Cristiano Ronaldo bang in so many fucking knuckle puck free kicks? Years ago, not recently. He's shy of free kicks recently. But back in the day, he's a free kick don, mate. Don't be doing Ronaldo dirty like that, Jassy Singh. Jassy, thank you very much for that though. And Champs for Shaw's got a cheeky little super sticker in there. It says bravo. Champs for Show, bravo, mate. Thank you so much, bravo to you as well. Champs for Show, thank you so much. Sancho was mint Shaneos, wasn't he? Second half, he's come on done brilliantly. Thank you, Big Bear, you legend. Just catching up with the chat now. Jassy Singh with another super chat. He says, Rashford doesn't have 7 Ballon d'Ors. Pull your tongue out of Lionel's arsehole, my son. Do you know what I mean? Rashford's a young lad. He's a young lad. He's got time ahead of him. Even if he never wins the Ballon d'Or, doesn't mean he's not a great player right now. He's bossing it for Manchester United, my son. Do you know how many fucking legends there were at Man United over the years that didn't win the Ballon d'Or? Almost all of them, mate. I don't give a shit about winning the Ballon d'Or, lad. It's a fucking fake bullshit, gashed up mates fucking tournament. Not even a tournament. Rubbish bloody award anyway. Oh, who do we want to suck off? Lionel. Let's give him the fucking award. It's like they don't, it doesn't mean anything, pal. Thank you, Gunks. She says, great commentary today. Oh, thank you. I'll stop the clock there. Thank you so much. Rashford over Messi currently, says Sabal Rijal. I'm with you, bud. I'm with you. Now, look, PSG, from what I heard last time, I think they lost the first, maybe since then they've done okay, but previously they lost 3 games in a row in the shitting Mickey Mouse French League with Messi, Neymar and Mbappe up the top of the pitch. Don't tell me that this current United side with Rashford doing what he's doing is not more effective. We are absolutely the tits right now under Ten Hag. Thank you, Mbuso and Kosi says, glad you're okay. Wish we could keep Sabitzer. He's a great much love. Definitely agree with you, bud. Yeah, so he had a good second half, didn't he? Very, very good. He was okay in the first half. I feel like he was let down a lot by Fred in that first half. When you think about the key incidences where we've given the ball away or turned over possession, most of the time it's Fred doing it. So even in the first half where we were not good in the midfield, I don't really blame Sabitzer at all. It's mostly Fred who's bottled it first half. Great assist by Fred to make up for it, though, before he got subbed off. Fair play to him. But yes, second half, Sabitzer was brilliant. I feel like we could definitely do with adding him to our team permanently and replacing Scott McTominay. I mean, once Eriksen's back, it's him and Casemiro who are the main choice guys. But certainly Sabitzer is an excellent player to have come in there instead of McTominay and Fred. So, yeah. Yes. Langy says, super chat, mate. Which one? Oh, sorry, bud. Oh, sorry, I missed that. He says, De Gea has the club record clean sheet again. Oh, come on, Langy. It's fair play to him. That is awesome. He really does deserve it. I mean, the amount of time he's been here, 11 years now, 12 years getting on. And he's more or less been our best player most of those seasons. Like, that is an indicator of what a player he has been for this club. So he deserves it, man. He's still not as good as Schmeichel, but he deserves it. He's been fantastic. Thank you, Brian Foskett. And again today, David De Gea deserves a big nod and a big shout for maybe man of the match because he did make a couple of truly world-class saves to deny them early doors. Thank you, Brian. You say we go for Mbappe in the summer. Me too, Benji Duffy. Once the money's in, if we've got new owners and they're prepared to spend, aim high. Don't be going after no Poundland Weghorst melts. We need to be going after people like Mbappe, and if he's not available or if he doesn't want to come, then yeah, somebody like Osterman. You've got to spend a lot of money. We want to get some quality in. Big Veggie was average today. He should have scored. Weghorst is a mixed bag, so today I thought at times he did pretty well in the hole there. He's didn't do too badly. But like you said, when he's in front of goal, you can just see he's not clinical. He doesn't have that ability to find the back of the net more often than not. He had a couple of really good chances today. 2 sitters, really. I mean, 2 sitters that if it was Rashford there in his current form, or if you had a proper finisher, a Dutch finisher like Ruud van Nistelrooy, they would have been in the back of the net. But he is just not clinical. So it's not that he's not a good player. It's not that he's not a useful player. He's already proven himself to be useful, but he's also proven himself to be lacking clinicality in front of goal. And that's not really what you want from your goal scorers. Warren wins, says Aftab Jamal. Yes, sirree. People need to please get off Weghorst's back. It's the only money Eric Ten Hag was given. He's trying his best. He's a symptom of our shit owners. You're right, Tom. Yes. No, you're right, Tom. But it is a sad indictment of where we're at when we just cheap out and get like you say, just a cheap option. It's nothing to do with Ten Hag. Ten Hag was probably asked the question, do you want somebody in for dirt cheap or not? And he'd rather have somebody than nobody. And actually, Weghorst has done okay. But he's just not quite to the level that we need. He is he's a Burnley player. Brian Foskett says Mbappe or Osterman. Let's ask the live chat. Who would you rather go and get? Brian Foskett says Mbappe or Osterman. To me, it's Mbappe because I feel like he's the best in the world, or one of the best in the world at what he does. So I would definitely go with Kylian Mbappe, but, given a choice in an ideal world. But Osimhen, though, maybe for mentality-wise, maybe for not being such a prima donna melt and having a great future, being young, having a great future, he's also a great option. But I would definitely take Mbappe because I feel like he's like the best in the world in his position, essentially. Elliot says Mbappe. Chocolate Salty Balls says Mbappe. Osimhen says Duncan. Osimhen says Matt Norton. Hard one. Mbappe's levels, though. Let's go for both, says Chance for Show. Of course, it's Mbappe, says Johnny. Mbappe says Rajat. Yeah, Osimhen says Rajat. You just said Mbappe. Roberto Perez says Mbappe. Hey, Jez16, thank you so much, Jez16. He says, heard you was in hospital, Piggy. Hope it wasn't anything too serious. Good to see you back on your feet. What a win today. Man like Dr. Rashford. Dude, Marcus Rashford, Dr. Rashford, take 2 of these and see me in the morning. Looking goal-scoring saviour. Thank you so much, Jez16, for that. Yes, I was in hospital, mate. I had a bit of a scare. Thought I was having a heart attack. Had to call an ambulance and go to hospital and have a bunch of tests done. They told me I hadn't had a heart attack. I just ended up having an infection, a bacterial infection, which I've had now antibiotics for. It's been like 9 days, or at least a week it has actually, since I started the antibiotics. So I feel much better now, Jez16, way better. Thank you so much for asking. You're a legend. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Ten Hag only likes players who will listen to him, says Jogo. Yeah, you don't want people who are butting heads with you. You want everyone on the same page. So maybe Mbappe would not be a great person to have in the squad because he could upset things. He's a bit of a prima donna melt, and he's going to want a lot of the emphasis on him, isn't he? So it's a fair point you make. It's not, we don't want another player in here to upset things like Cristiano Ronaldo did. Like, Ronaldo's still a great player now, but it's his ego, it's his arrogance, and which used to be good, but now it's got too much for him. He just feels like, oh, he's bigger and better than everybody else and what we're trying to do. Well, he's been proved wrong yet again, because now he's playing in the gashing Saudi League, and Man United, with Ten Hag's guidance, without Cristiano, are a much better team than we have been in years. So I agree with you. Like, Ten Hag wants his players. I don't even care. I say Mbappe, I say whoever. I don't care if Ten Hag wants to keep Wout Weghorst. If that's what he wants to do, I have faith in Erik Ten Hag. I mean, I do care because I think Weghorst is a melt. But if that's what he wants, just back the manager, because this guy knows what he's doing. He's made all the right signings, more or less. And his style and everything, I think he does want everybody who's on the same page. He doesn't want no egos. Doesn't want no prima donnas. He wants people who are hard workers who are going to pull in the same direction. So, good shout. I'd rather have 11 players who are fully committed than 9 who are, and a couple who are just like all about them. We want class players, but we also want team players. Best United team since Fergie. Yes, Kate Cadet, come on. Weghorst equals workhorse, says Jogo. Just strengthen Ten Hag's position, the Ronnie situation. Yes, Chris Koo. So Ten Hag has been completely vindicated on that whole Ronaldo situation. So, if Ronaldo had left and Man United had gone worse, and we haven't got the goals, but no, we were better before Ronaldo came, and now we're definitely better now Ronaldo's gone. Ten Hag couldn't be any more vindicated on that whole situation. He handled it like a boss. King Jar says, I really want Vegman to score, but he keeps missing his chances. He's not clinical, mate. Yeah, he's basically a Dutch Harry Maguire in front of goal. Bring on the Barca gangsters. We will batter Barca on Thursday. We've got fresh legs. We've got a fully committed team in confidence. Ten Hag's a genius. Casemiro is going to be ready to be unleashed upon them 100%. So's Raphael Varane. What a great piece of management by Ten Hag. If it doesn't work out and it backfires and we lose today, we're not saying that. But it didn't, though. It didn't backfire. He's done what's needed to get the job won. Carlos says, what do you think about taking Alvarez from City? Julian Alvarez, I think, is a great young player. If he was available and City got relegated or something, I would take him, absolutely, yeah. What's annoying about the whole Julian Alvarez situation is we could have gone and got that guy last January. So Rangnick even said in a press conference, he said, Julian Alvarez was available, but the board just decided not to go for anybody. So we could have actually gone and got him before City had him. That's when I wanted him, and that's before the World Cup, where he had a really good breakout World Cup. He's a classy player. He's a classy young player, to be honest, Carlos. Thank you, Carlos, for the super chat, mate. Get in there. But he's a City scummer now. You know, he's a City scummer now. It's like, would we want Erling Haaland? Well, before he's a City scummer, before he went there, if Ollie had signed him straight from Molde or something, then yeah. Or from Dortmund, then yeah. But now he's a City scumbag. We don't want City scumbags. Bones Brigade 2020, how are you going, man? Thank you for getting your highlighted member oh no, thank you for becoming a member again. Guys, let's welcome in Bones Brigade 2020. Get your favourite emoji in there, channel members, to welcome in Bones Brigade. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for re-upping your membership and supporting the channel, mate. Come on. Bones Brigade, get it in there. Thank you so much. Welcome, Bones. Yeah, work rate should be the best, the bare minimum. Yes, true, Cake Cadet, absolutely. We got Garnacho. Well, Garnacho, had a bit of a quiet half, but I mean, what a young talent he is going to be. Sancho was fantastic, and Busso and Costa look great more central. Don't forget Sabitzer, says Tom, going to be amazing to watch. Absolutely very good. Luan says, give Weghorst time, the goals will come. Yes, I hope you're right, and I think he will score goals. But he's never going to score you goals like Rashford's scoring us goals right now. I just don't see it in him. He will get some goals. It's not all of his facets to his game anyway. It's just goals. He does do other good things like holding it up, bringing others into play. He's done some good stuff today. But he's never going to get you like 10 in 10 over a run, I don't think. I just don't see it. He's not clinical, man. He's like today, he's had one or two fantastic chances. He can't seem to convert them. Erik Ten Hag will buy Sabitzer if he continues improving like this. Fred and Scott will be kicked out. Yeah, with you there, Compost Merc. It's all about getting rid of the shite, slowly improving where you can. It's like, okay, if we've got Eriksen and Casemiro right now, that's a great midfield. But if you can go and get somebody better to replace Eriksen, say, do it. Slow progressions, incremental improvements is what we need. And if you go and sign a midfielder, say Sabitzer, or we do go and get Bellingham or something crazy in the summer, then instantly Scott McTominay gets fucking loaned out to Arbroath or sent off to fucking Dundee United on a permanent deal. That's what will happen, because we don't need him after that. The only reason he's still here is just because we hadn't had any bodies or investment in that area for anybody to really come in and prove themselves and do well. But now Casemiro's here, and now Eriksen's here, and now Sabitzer's here, and potentially a new signing in the summer in the midfield. Well, yeah, there's no place in the squad for Scott McTominay. We're incrementally improving. All of a sudden, Man United's squad depth is looking good. Once Eriksen's back fit, we've got Casemiro, Eriksen, Bruno, Sabitzer, all really good technical players who can sort of play in those roles. And then Fred and McTominay are just backups. So, yeah, I agree. Depth-wise, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. Dark Scottish Devil says, Man United versus Barcelona. De Gea, Shaw, Casemiro, Sabitzer, Fernandes, Weghorst, Sancho. Could well be Dark Scottish Devil, absolutely, yeah. I mean, definitely Varane and Cassie are going to be back in. The Cake Cadet, the truth is Weghorst is gash, says Jonathan Gallagher. I mean, he's not gash, is he? But he's just not top tier standard. He's just a cheap option, clearly, which is why we got him for basically next to Nout. Seems like yesterday United relied on McFred and Toby Maguire, says Musso. Yeah, so true. What's happened to Rashford, though? Last season was, 5 goals, 16 goals in 17 games since the World Cup. Crazy, isn't it, Chris Koo? It's absolutely crazy. I think he deserves a lot of credit. I think the coaching staff deserves a lot of credit. Ten Hag, Mitchell van der Gaard, Benny McCarthy, whoever's working the wonders behind the scenes deserve a shitload of credit. Bones Brigade says, I'm so late with the membership, been supporting since day one, I just late as fuck. But what a game today, 5 points off top. Come on, United, all love from the US. Thank you, Bones Brigade. Yes, you have indeed, mate. You have been supporting this channel for a long time. Thank you for becoming a member, man, and thank you for the super chat there. That's very kind of you. Let's get a C in there for him and piss off Cristiano. Who needs that, Mel? JW92, what a great win for United, but should have been down to 10 men in my honest opinion, says JW. Oh, okay, what for that Sabitzer studs up challenge? It would have been a little bit harsh. I mean, it was reckless, it was a bit dangerous, but he clearly pulls out. There's no real venom in it. He's got his studs up, but he clearly pulls out. So I say it's a yellow, but fair enough, I can see that. Put free past the blue melt, says Shane Oz. Sancho and Rashford is a prime example of what an elite coach can do, says Ducks Eat Bread. Yeah, great shout, great shout. And also other players in the team, like we mentioned earlier, like Luke Shaw, great turnaround from last season. Wan-Bissaka, unbelievable turnaround from last season, really. Same goes for Dallo as well in that whole right-back position. The defensive partnership has been established by Ten Hag. The midfield duo has been established by Ten Hag. Most of the players developing well. Garnacho given opportunities and developing. So yes, I'm with you. I mean, Ten Hag can't really be doing much more with bringing the best out of these players. Seems like we've got somebody capable of doing that again now. Fergie was the genius, the master at doing that, wasn't he? Squeezing the most juice out of these the talents of these players, trying to get the most out of them. And he more often than not, was able to do that. Ten Hag seems like maybe he's the same sort of guy. Harry Kane farewell tour before he joins Eric Ten Hag's tricky red, says Compost Smurf. King Jar, what's that all about, bud? Sabitzer was a yellow, says Dutch Christ. I think so too. Benny's in the 18 areas, says Elliot Manduna. Yeah, Benny McCarthy needs recognition. I agree with you, Howard Garrix. Completely agree with you. We do need a Mooga emote, don't we there, Chris Koo? Yeah. Thank you for letting us know the retweets, Aaron. That's awesome. Thank you, everyone who retweeted the show. It's pinned to the top of live chat. Give us a retweet if you want. And also subscribe to us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter, I should say. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. At Flying Pig United. 3 points, Oki. Come on. The best baldy in the league, Sukunash El Pasha. Right, let's read a few more comments out, guys. Let's get into it raw here. And then we're going to have to wrap it up. And I'm going to get a post-match reaction video on. 3-0, and it was even our strongest side, says Bones Brigade. Yeah, it was nowhere near our strongest side, was it? No, definitely. That's what's so impressive about it. We've rotated. We kept a clean sheet. We scored a 3. And now for the next game against Barca, we've got lots of players 100% fit with no risk of injury or anything. So it's actually magic from Ten Hag. Thank you, Langy86, man. And thank you for the gifted memberships and getting in there raw throughout. Langy86, you're a legend. Thank you, my son. Rashford has 12 goals in the Premier League and has 14 goals off of Haaland, says Dark Scottish Devil. Well, fair enough. I mean, look, to be honest, Haaland's goal scoring is ridiculous. I mean, that's just unprecedented and unheard of. That is ridiculous. But Rashford's doing about as much as we could possibly hope for, really, yeah. Flying high in South Africa. Go on, Mbuso and Kosi. South Africa represent. Wait till we have our squad at 100% dangerous, says Bones Brigade. Can't wait for that reaction. Nice one, Sukunashal. Thank you, Aaron. We are third, says Rajat. We need an elite striker, says Johnny Gals. Looking awesome. Absolutely sensational. His name is no longer Aaron Wan-Bissaka, it's Cafu Saka. Cafu. Oh, right, Cafu. I see what you're doing there, King Jar. It took me a second to... I like your style. We've got Shawberto, Carlos and Cafu Saka. Awesome squad rotation, says Superstar. Yes, done exactly what's needed to keep everyone fresh for that game and get this job done. Thank you, Rajat V, says Osman will top it off next year, quite possibly. Compost Smurf says, great stream, Pig. Glad to see you happy again, brother. Thank you, Compost Smurf. Shout out to all the legends in this community today. What a great watch along. What a great community of legends we've got around here. Seriously, never ceases to amaze me what a great turnout we have on these streams and who's in here. What a bunch of legends. Shout out to the mighty Bacon Brigade, the Hamad of the Sausage Soldiers. Going to be ridiculous when Ten Hag and a pool of money, yes, Rajat, fall back in the summer and we are back to our best days. De Gea, says Johnny Gals. Thank you, Chris Koo. Thank you, John Boy Cat. Gungshi says, cheers, Pig. Great watching today. Thank you, Gungshi. I've had a great time, mate. I've had a great time hanging out with you legends. Thank you, everyone, for getting in here. Thanks for the love and the support with the likes and everything. Do hit the likes, guys, before you go. It's free to like. If you haven't hit the like or you're just getting in, smash the like. Now's the time. Also, smash that subscribe button. How many subscribers we on? We are close. We are really close. We are really close to getting to 70,000 subscribers, guys. I wonder how far away we actually are. Let's see. Kate Cadet says... past few United games I've really enjoyed. We look fun to watch. Definitely, mate. What an attacking second half. Can't wait to the next stream. We're going to destroy Barcelona, Bones Brigade. I think we'll spend 250 million in the Summer Madhouse on 2 or 3 top-tier players. Top-tier players. Not no cheap outsiders. No, top-tier players. Bellingham, Mbappe-type players. That's what I think. Cheers, Scoojo. Thank you, Jonathan Gallagher. Agent in the East, better late than never. What a run Rashford is on. Let's go. These next 2 weeks decide what this season will be remembered for. Yeah, true. I mean, that Liverpool game's a tough one. If we navigate that and win it, I feel like we're in the title challenge big time. We already are, but if we beat Liverpool when we come back, we're definitely vying for that title.
Get in there, my son.
Yeah, exactly, Superstar. If we had that type of striker, we would be formidable. We're actually doing all of this without a proper good striker at the moment. Thank you, HB Gaming. Thank you, Howard Garrix and Brian Foskett, Sukanasho Pasha, Superstar, Patricia O'Driscoll, Maria Steer as well. Thank you, Maria Steer. You definitely chose the right time to get in here. That second half was great. Thank you, Nailin, for subscribing to the channel as well. Bye there as well to Woody. Thank you, Woody. Thank you, Elliot Manduna, Duncan Belifo, Rajat V, Bones Brigade, Luan France. Get in there, Luan. Dark Scottish Devil says, I do Man United predictions on the app and I got the score correct and I got 8-11 on the squad correct. Got the first goal scorer right, put Fernandes as man of the match. Mate, fair play to you, Dark Scottish Devil. That's pretty good stuff. I predicted 2-0, wasn't too far off, but yes, great shout. Paul Pogba, goodness me, agent in the East. Good, it seems like a far cry away from having that guy in the team. He was terrible, wasn't he? Without De Gea, we don't win today, says Jonathan Gallagher. Well, you could say that about a lot of the players, I suppose, Jonathan Gallagher. Without Rashford, we might not win today, Jonathan Gallagher, because he scored 2 of the goals, though. But no, you're right. I mean, he did have a great start, Jonathan Gallagher. But you have to remember that it's over the 90 minutes, and they didn't take that. They only actually had a couple of really good chances at the start of the game. They didn't take them. Even if they'd have scored those 2 chances, why wouldn't we have scored our 3? We could have won 3-2, worst case, I think. I think we would have still won, to be honest, Jonathan Gallagher. But I like your cynicism anyway. Yeah, who would have thought it, Howard? Thank you, Dark Scottish Devil, for your support as well. You have a great day, man. Big Bear 2023, you moderating hero. See you on the next one, you legend. And the Votonator as well. Thank you to all the moderators, guys in blue, who's moderated the chat today, keeping it safe and all that sort of stuff. Thank you very much. Thank you to all the members of this channel as well. People like Vutinator, Kate Cadet, Rajat Valacia, Dark Scottish Devil, Luan France, Howard Garrix, Patricia, Rajat, Dutch Christ, The Hoop Man, Compost Smurf, JW92, Jonathan Gallagher, Bones Brigade, Darth, Luan, all the members, man. Thank you so much for supporting this community, supporting this channel, and helping us do what we do. WDP Music says, great win by the Red Devils. Fucking amazing, isn't it? The run keeps going, man. And we've got fresh legs for Barca. Oh, it's your birthday next Sunday on the day of the finals. Oh, we're going to give you a good, awesome birthday present then of a trophy. Nice one, Luan. Dutch Christ, thanks for the £2 super chat. He says, Karma Police, arrest these cheats. City. Well, let's hope that some justice does take place with that whole situation. Let's hope they don't just grease a load of palms and make it all go away. But no, they do need some rough street justice, man. Definitely. Agree with you, Dutch Christ. Let's get those cheats punished properly once and for all. I.e. title stripped, relegation, whatever you may say. But they definitely won those titles by ill-gotten gains, by gaining an unfair advantage, which is cheating. So they should actually be rescinded, those titles, I think. Thank you, WDP Music. I'm feeling much better now, my man. Silverware. Come on, Sukarash Al Pasha. You are going to Brazil. Thanks for the £2 super chat. He says, next stream, why refs are blind. Thank you, you were going to Brazil. Oh, yeah, the officials have been pretty gash in general this season. I don't know. It's always been the case, really. Referees are kind of shite in the Premier League. Thank you so much. You are going to Brazil for the super chat. All the best to you from Cyprus, Brian Foskett. The Cake Cadet with a £2 super chat. He says, Rashford emoji needed, Piggy. It's high time. Damn right. You are damn right. Have we not got a Rashford emoji? Are you telling me we don't have a Rashy emoji? I know that's bad that I'm asking that question, but I honestly can't remember. Have we not got a Rashford emoji? Wait, have we still got a Ronaldo emoji on there? I feel like I feel like we might still have a Ronaldo emoji and we don't have a Rashford emoji. Is Ronaldo still on there? I'm having a mare, aren't I? Dudes, we're definitely going to get Rashford, okay? By the next stream. I've still got Ronaldo. Oh, no. That's bad, that is. That's bad, that is. I'll sort that out, guys. I'll sort it out for the next stream. Thank you for reminding me, Kate Cadet. Rashford emoji's coming. Ronaldo emoji's being replaced. See you later on, Cristiano, you toss pot. Two-tone, there it is. It's a disgrace, says Chris Koo. I wouldn't let you on the couch. Pinaldo's still there, the hoop man. I'm back, Bernard Fortune. Yes, I am healthy as United right now. Thank you very much, Bernard. Finger to head emoji, says Sukadasho. JW92, Johnny Gallagher. Superstar, yes, we're going to get Rashford to replace Ronaldo. Definitely Gungshi, out with Ronaldo, in with Rashford. Cantona and Best, though. You can't go wrong there, can you, Duncan? No. No, you're right though. That's it. Ronaldo's out. See you later on. And Rashford is in. Guys, I'm going to have to wrap this video up there because I've got to edit the post-match video and get that online in about an hour. Come back and comment on it, give it a like, and get your thoughts in about the performance on the post-match video. You can also come back on this stream once it's finished and comment, but keep a lookout in an hour's time for the new vid, which will be posted, just a compilation of this stream and, a little breakdown, basically. So please do come back and check that out. Smash a like on this video. Smash a subscribe to the channel if you're new. Click the bell icon for notifications, so in an hour's time when we post, you will get a notification. Thank you, Jonathan Gallagher, Gungshi, Dale Walker, JW, Emoji Substitution, Dutch Christ, the Cake Cadet, CP, Madhouse, Howard Garrix, R Kings, and everybody else. That's it for the stream. Thanks for watching. United formidable. We're on the hunt for silverware this season. We're in a title challenge, whether you believe it or not. I feel like we are. We kind of look more consistent than the likes of Shithouse City. And even Arsenal, they're capable of bottle jobbing it. So we're in a title challenge as far as I'm concerned. We're also in all of the other competitions that we could possibly be in. So Ten Hag is doing incredible things. He literally is getting a 10 out of 10 Hag at the moment for his performance as new manager. Unbelievable scenes. The players did well in general today after a bit of a ropey start, but what a second half performance. Amazing. In-game management from Ten Hag, the substitutions, the impact, just perfect. Absolutely perfect. He's doing fantastic. Thank you, everybody. That's it from me. Have a great day, everyone. Cheers, Gungshi, Vooty, all the mods. Thank you, all the members. Hootman, Luan, Chris, Koo, and everyone. Big Bear, JW. That's it from me, guys. Stay classy. Thank you for watching. Love to you all. And come on, United. We're back, baby. We're back and we're better than ever. We are on the ascendancy and we're going to win some things very soon. With new owners coming in as well soon, hopefully before the end of the season. Crikey, next year we really could be back to our very best. See you soon, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, Piggy loves you. And also remember, thank you, Jedi Stew, Dale, Bones, Sukadasha, and everyone, Johnny. Remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler. Exactly, Cake Cadet. Piggy Spurs have Dyer and Skip in their team. That proves that they're rubbish. They're absolutely crap. Superstar John Boy, Chris. The lack of trophies for years proves that they're crap. Guys, anyway. Thank you, Elliot and Patricia and everyone. John Boy, stay classy, guys. Love you all. And remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler. As this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much.